victory!
Advanced, the Mordian spirit will never be chanced. With faith in the Emperor, they fight as one. Their bravery shining brighter than the sun.
Fury, they'll never die. With discipline and valor, they'll stand tall. The Mordian 50th, answering the Emperor's call. So let their story be told through the ages to come of the Mordian 50th rifles and of the wars that they have won.
Nobody panic! Nobody panic! Oh, big stretch. It's happening! It's finally happening! Oh my god. I am going to America! Well, I'm going to America. And also, apparently, the Japanese are going to America as well. Oh my god. Hype train, baby! Hype train, baby! I tell you what, I have been looking forward to this moment for... It's gotta be a month at this point. At least 4 weeks. You guys have been watching the streams. I've been like on the edge of my seat, like
Everyone fights.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you. I want to tell you. And now I can tell you. I can show you everything. Well, tell you. I can tell you some stuff. And I can show you the hype train is leaving the station because Warlord Games just unveiled the Invasion America supplement. The new expansion for Konflikt 47. And holy shit, guys. I hadn't seen the front cover art of this book. Warlord is just blowing it away. They're absolutely blowing it out the fucking water with these expansions, man. I thought the Festung Europa art was good. The fucking hell. The Invasion Mag one is even better. I mean, sometimes, you know, people, they blow the load early on and the follow-up isn't as good. Nah, we're going from heady height to heady height to heady height. It's going to be insane. So we've got a new book. We've only got a sneak peek of the new book. I haven't got it yet myself. The moment I do, I'll be telling you all about it. But we've got a sneak peek of what the book's going to look like. And we've also got a sneak preview of some new models as well. And just before the stream went live, I have asked Warlord if I can share with you guys a little bit of sneaky extra information as well. But they may not allow it because obviously they've got their own marketing and everything going on. But hopefully they'll give me the green light. If they don't, they don't. But oh my god, guys, I am so excited for this. I'm busted. I'm busting, boys. I'm busted. Holy shit. It's gonna be, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. Konflikt 47. I've been doing a video about, you know, doing lots of videos about this. And I said recently, like, it's a game that just has unstoppable momentum. It is just going from heady height to heady height. It's going from strength to strength, and it's just, yeah, it's good shit, boys. It's good shit. And do you know what? Do you know what's even crazier? Do you know what's even crazier? Like, did I say 140k? I thought it was Konflikt 47. Or was the Gaming Stuka just fucking with me? But do you know what's even crazier? We've not even just, guys, we're still at the beginning. We're still at the beginning. This is just the second expansion of like 7 or something that are planned over the next 5 years. And honestly, we're only just getting started. You know, you think the Totem Core and the Dresden Rift are a big deal. You think Invasion America is a big deal. They are big deals, but it's only, the stakes are only just started. It's only just cooking. So not only am I super excited to talk about what we've got today, but I'm also super excited because I know where this is going. I know the direction it's going in. And if your nips have been blown off already, you're going to have to find some extra nipples, stick them back on, and have them blown off as well. Because it's only just getting started, boys. It's fucking hell. It's so good. It's so good. So, yeah. And we've got just... It's just good shit, boys. You know what I mean? It's just good shit. So if you guys want to find out what we're talking about, head over to the... Oh, my computer's lagging again. It's very warm at the moment. Head over to the Warlord Games website. Go to new releases. And... oh, apparently you can't see it there. Go to Konflikt 47 and go to new releases. There we go. Fucking hell. This either my computer's lagging or you guys are hugging the Warlord Games website to death. Holy shit. So yeah. So you can see all the new stuff here. You can see what the book's gonna look like. And you can get an idea of what the price is going to be like, what the new models are going to be like, and holy shit, guys. And I'm just going to say it again. Promises made, promises kept. All right? Warlord Games, everything that you see here is coming out in plastic. I think everything's in plastic. And if you look at these Ghost Warriors, guys, they went from resin, then from metal to Warlord resin, and now they're in plastic, and the price has just gone down. It's just gone down. So I remember, guys, and the best bit, guys, remember, none of this is FOMO. So you just order it when you order it. So, you know, like, and that's the best bit. So, you know, you can plan your hobby budget accordingly, and you can just be unreservedly excited for this. There's no, oh, I might miss out or anything. You're not going to miss out. If you like this, you can get your hands on it. It's that simple. All right? It's that simple. So, and that's the best bit. That's the best bit. There's no other shoe that's going to drop. There's no other like catch that's going to happen. You just, you know, you just get what you get what you get. You just get what you want. It's that simple. And I absolutely love it. So we're going to be going through all of this. We're going to go through all of this in a moment. But I just have to say, like, honestly, this is the, you know, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, right? You know, I want this to be about Konflikt 47, you know. But I'm just gonna say this. This is the thing I've been most excited for all week. In all of Wargaming, this is the thing that I have been excited for all week. So yeah, I'm so ready. I am so ready to chat and just be unreservedly hyped. Just be unreservedly hyped. So there we are. So with all of that said, we've got 140 people in the stream right now, which is amazing. I have to say, the Konflikt community, you guys have been popping off. Like, I remember when I first started talking about this game, people were like, oh, we don't want to hear about it. People were like, oh, you know, go back to, you know, we'd see, every time I talked about Konflikt, the viewership would drop. And now I talk about Konflikt, and my streams do pretty much in the same region as my 40k streams do now, which is just awesome. And that's nothing against 40k. That is I think a testament to the strength to the strength of the Konflikt community and how this game is just going. It's just popping off and everything. So just amazing to have you all here. So I think, I think we've got to do it, guys. Even though it's a brave new world, we have got to observe our traditions because, traditions are very important. Traditions are what separate us from the renegades, the heretics, the traitors, and what make us the Emperor's true finest, his Ghost Warrior Corps. Banzai! 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 Stand up and be counted. It's time for roll call, baby! Who is in the stream tonight? Who is ready to rock out with their katana out? Or if you're an American fan, with your Slammer Samuels out. That's the new that is a good nickname for your chopper, isn't it? Call it Slammer Samuels. Who's in the stream tonight? Let's see who we have got here. Alexander Pippington, Court Jen, Gaming Stuka, Patrick H, McCon, Jenny Bratz, Michael Gibson, Arcade, Green Knight, Statistics of Hate, Addy4004, Snowpiece D, Micah Face, Mad Larkin, Clash Cat. We got Tom, Eric, Eternal Rhombus, Mutt Dog, Commander Sasha, Kells, Lord Pulpy, The Kenthor, Lord Davian, Zello, Troubadour 202, Flodder Eccentric, Havoc Monkey, pardon me, Clanishcat, Green Knight, David D. Davidson, Flodder Eccentric, Richard Patterson. We've also got Mark Talibaland. Oh, good. Nice of you to turn up today, Mark Talibaland. Fucking didn't even show up yesterday. Lancet Lindblom, Vincent Thiggins, Commissar Deathstrike, Jacob Peterson, Stacks Alal, Pigeon Toady, Rebel Son, Benjamin Seaman. I love that. We've also got Phoebe the Third. We've got Vincent Thiggins, Levon, and Tropic Tyranny. And we've got I love how Mark's so far out by. I just see Mark doing this. That's what keeps making me chuckle. We've got Wee Michael, Doomseeker, Sparrow Person, Aldeus, Trooper, Nit Salamander, RTRT, Sonsu. I think we're getting some repeats now at this point. Let's have a look. Airborne, Leslie, IG. We've got Sun Thematic, Wartford, Del Rocks, James G, Phil Hall, Tilted Simeon, and Ashley Garden. Give the Bill Soul. Hey! There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much to all of you beautiful bastards for joining today's stream, and I hope you guys are excited for it. Don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. I know you hear it all the time on YouTube, but honestly, it does make a big difference, and especially where and I will say this: the reason why the Konflikt community has been able to grow on this channel is because people have been liking the videos, they have been subscribing, and it genuinely makes a big difference. So if you want to support Konflikt, you want to support the channel, that's the way to do it. All right. I also want I know normally I give you a proper sales pitch, now I'm just giving you the brutal truth. All right. I also want to say a big thank you to everyone that's got the stream popping off, baby, coming in with all the super chats and the member flexes and the gifted memberships and all of that good stuff. And let's take a moment now. We've got a few bits here. Starting off, we have got Dark Knight Curran. Thank you for super chat, man. Regarding 11th edition tanks, is there anything stopping you from putting your tanks on bases to avoid the headache? Just asking because curious. Tal tanks have to have bases because fly. No, you can't put a model on a base that it didn't come with. Like, for competitive play, you have to play the model kind of as it comes, because there's a potential for modeling for advantage, especially if the rules change or they update something or anything. So you basically have to have the tanks the way they are. If you want to, do it for like, just you're going to have a nice display piece and you want to have your tank sort of fit in that way and everything, then sure, you can do it. But from a competitive point of view, from a rules point of view, you can't put your tanks on bases because it does make a difference. Because of things, it just makes a big difference because of like true line of sight and all this kind of stuff. So yeah. So no, unfortunately, you can't put your tanks on bases unless they come with a base, and that's why Tal tanks have bases and guard tanks and stuff don't. I mean, to be honest, there is an argument to be said that GW should. I mean, I don't like it, but there's an argument to be said that GW should have every model on bases, including tanks. Because the reason why things like Rhinos and Lehman Russes don't is because those models are so old, they were never designed to have a base. They were designed with a different rule set in mind, completely, you know, a completely alien rule set by today's standards. You know, we're talking like they were designed in like 2nd, 3rd, 4th edition, that kind of thing, right? So there's an argument that the GW doesn't put these models on bases because they don't, like, they might not want to upset anyone. But from a rules as written point of view, it would make things a lot smoother if every model had a base. So yeah, there you go. But anyway, that's enough 40k bollocks today. Let's let's see what else we've got here. And I have to say a massive, mega, bunker busting thank you to the man, the myth, the legend, Russell W, who has started the stream off extremely right with not 1, not 2, but 50 gifted memberships. It's popping off, baby! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hype train, Konflikt hype train, in full swing. This is what I'm talking about. Russell W, he's laying down the support. He's showing, he's busting a rift. He's busting 50 rifts. Oh my God. Can we all, I know you've all done an 07 already, but can you all, if you're a channel member, all spam your favorite Konflikt emoji in the chat. Do an 07 if you're not a channel member. You know, that's a salute emoji. Let's show some appreciation for Russell. Let's show some gratitude. Let's show some respect, because I think we can all agree 50 memberships is a big deal. It's the top tier of support you can do on the channel. It's absolutely amazing. So Russell, thank you, thank you, thank you, 1,000 times thank you. You're an absolute Giga Chad. You're an absolute fucking hero. You're an absolute rift buster. I just want to say I raise my glass to you, man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting the channel, supporting the Konflikt content, and just being an absolute fucking hero, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. We're starting, boys. We are starting. We are absolutely starting. Here we go. Oh, my days. Speaking of gifted memberships, we've also got Market Talibetland, Deastal, Market Talibetland coming in with 10 gifted memberships. That's a full squad ready to hold the line against the invasion of America, or I'm not sure which side Mark falls down on, an extra squad to spearhead the invasion of America. Thank you for 10 memberships, sir. Thank you for keeping us fresh stock with new conscripts, and thank you for doing your part. We've also got Tiki, Banzai. Tiki, thank you, the 38-month member flex. X-Force, baby. Thank you for the support, man. Who dares invade Florida? Hey, look, Florida's a nice place. You know, some crazy people there. But Florida's, you know, nice place, lots of good weather, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm not actually certain where the invasion starts, but I guess what? I think it's the West Coast. It might be. So I don't know if but you know, it might be that. Who knows? Who knows where they're going to end up? Who knows where they're going to end up? Okay. I can't give too much away, but all I can say is the Japanese can now ghost walk farther than they ever realized before, and so yeah, who knows where they might end up, and you know, who knows, nowhere is safe now. Nowhere is safe. And I have to say, one of the main reasons I absolutely love this angle that Warlords brought in with it is that it really opens up the world of Konflikt 47, and it really takes Japan from a regional power to a global power. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, Japan was, you know, was powerful, and they, you know, and all that kind of stuff in World War II, but they mostly were building the, you know, what was it, the Asian co-prosperity sphere. They were very much located like in the Pacific, where, you know, they weren't like sort of coming over to like Europe and stuff like that. And now with this jump technology, it really does mean that they can go anywhere, and it makes Japan a global power in the game of Konflikt 47. And that means that, you know, when it comes to like working out who can fight who, it makes it, you know, very easy when you're building your homebrew missions, when you're making the emergent narrative in your games. You can just be like, you know, How did the Japanese get here? They fucking ghost walked here. They're launching a raid, or maybe they've like established a forward base in a part of the world that no one ever expected. You know, it's really good. It's really good. So who dares invade Florida, Tiki? Apparently the Japanese, and apparently that they can invade anywhere they want now. So there you go. It's a big deal. It's a big law development, but it's a good one as well. I want to say a big thank you next to Mal. Mal, thank you for the gift of membership, sir. As always, Mal, thank you for supporting every single stream, bro. You're an absolute fucking hero. And as is tradition, I raise my glass to you, man. You're an officer, a gentleman and a scholar. There we go. There we go. Amazing. We've also got Tiki. Banzai. 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 Thank you for the Banzai chat, guys. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this is, by the way, not a shameless plug. Just letting you know in case you want to get on the vibes and all that kind of stuff. If you don't worry. I'm not turning you upside down for your lunch money. But if you want to, if you do the $3 super chat, it triggers the Banzai alert. So if you want to do it that way, you can do. Of course, if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine as well. I just thought I'd let people know in case they're hyped for the game. There you go. I want to say, so Tiki, thank you for the Banzai alert. Amazing, man. And Tropic Tyranny, thank you for the super chat, man. Move the chat so we can see the Hail Caesar box. I mean, move. 1 minute, does this work? There you go. I don't think I need anything with that cabinet today. So there you are. There you are. Exactly. And also, yeah, you can do what Habit Monkey's doing for the poor man's Banzai. You can do the 2 slashes and the 0 for the poor man's Banzai if you want to as well. So there you go. Just make sure you're including both slashes. I don't want to sing any. I don't want to see anyone doing the German salute. All right. You can do the Banzai one though. I know what you guys are like. I'm ready with the bolt pistol. I'm ready. I suppose I'm ready with the Nambu pistol, aren't I? There you are. All right. Right. That's it, Tom. That's it. I warned you. I bloody warned you. That's it. Someone's getting a timeout. There you go. There you are. That's it. You don't. It's going to start off with timeouts and me being into the meme, and it's going to go to me banning people. So don't even do it as a joke. All right. We're not beating the allegations. All right. There you go. All right. There we go. What do we got next? What do we got next? There we go. No, that still counts, Rebel Son. That still counts. Stop it. That's it. Stop it. There you go. Right, 1 minute. I'm just timing these people out. There you are. There you go. All right. What do we got here? Back to where we were. All right, there we go. We've got next. We have got Mad Larkin. Mad Larkin, thank you for the Banzai. 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 Thank you for the super chat, man. Ghost time, baby, for the glory of the EOJ. Yes. The Empire of Japan will rise. Oh, it's already risen. It will rise even further. There we are. All right. Are we getting Pearl Harbor again? Yeah, but a bit closer to home this time. I also want to say a big thing. Oh my God. Holy shit. It's absolutely popping off. And guys, it's popping off. It is popping off. We have got Tiki, who's already come in with the member flex. He's already come in with the Banzai alert. And now he's come in with not 1, not 2, but 50 gifted memberships, baby. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Or should I be doing 50 Banzai? I'm not doing 50 Banzais. Banzai! Yeah, Banzai. Yeah, Banzai. Yeah, Banzai. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy shit, man. Tiki, thank you so much, bro. I mean, Tiki, #1 Japanese Konflikt 47 guy that I know. Absolute fucking hero. Absolute Giga Chad. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. And, dude, thank you for the 50 memberships. And you know what? I think we've got Tiki. I think we've got to do it. I think we have to do it. 1 minute. 1 minute. I think we've got to play the video, right? So for those that don't know, Tiki does have a YouTube channel, which he does sort of part-time, and he uploads like Konflikt 47 content on there. Some of it's like Konflikt 47 lore that's like based on some of it's based on like the old lore, sort of to get you, because obviously the new lore is just emerging, but it's still really good and interesting. I've watched all of it. I really like it. It's very, very well done. But he also does some really good shorts, and I think we've got to play probably my favorite short on his channel. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. So Tiki, let's celebrate, and I'll link you guys to this as well. Let's have a look. It's time to get our Konflikt Japanese hype going.
Do you speak Japanese?
Absolute immersion. Absolute immersion. It's a fun little short, man. I love it. Absolute hype. Absolute hype. So good. I don't speak Japanese, but I feel the groove. I think we have to show the American one off now as well. I think we've got to show the American one off as well, because I love the American one as well. Because America's getting invaded. We've got to give them the hype as well, right? Such a good video, this one. I love the Rocketeer clip. And it just fits so well with the American lore in K47. There you go, man. So good. Absolute hype. Absolute hype. Mark's like, this is affecting my work productivity. You work for the Rift now, son. There we go. Lodex, thank you for the minder. I'll pick it up, mate. Don't worry. There we are. So yeah, let me link that into chat, and then you guys can go check out Tiki's channel and support a fellow Konflikt person. And actually, I will say this: Tiki is the OG Konflikt. You think I'm a Konflikt ball washer? Tiki is the OG Konflikt ball washer. He was trying to convert me when it was still first edition. He had this whole like cool like Imhotep army from like the Mummy and everything. Like you know like in the second Mummy film we've got like, or was it the Scorpion King where they've got like all you've got like the guys that are like worship. I think it's the Scorpion King where you've got like the guys like the red bandanas and everything, right? But yeah, he's got a really cool army and all that kind of stuff. And he was trying to get me for a year, and then finally he got me. So you know, Tiki is the he is the devil on my shoulder whispering into my ear. There we are. Holy shit. So Tiki, thank you so much for the gift of memberships, man. That's amazing. We've got more membership stuff coming in here as well. Holy fuck. Guys, it's popping up. It's popping up. Look, I'm just going to tell you this, right? I'm going to tell you this. In 30 minutes, we've had more support for the Konflikt 47 hype train than we did in 6 hours of 40k yesterday. I'm just saying, you know, the Konflikt community, it's strong out there. And I want to say a huge thank you to all of you, because, you know, it's thanks. It's genuine. I would not be able to cover this game without your support. It's that simple. It's that simple. You know, we believe in democracy here. And yeah, all I'm going to say is the Konflikt community, it's absolutely smashing it. It's absolutely smashing it. And obviously I'm very, very, I'm very, very grateful for all that support because, it's what allows me to do this full time. So absolutely amazing. And I just want to say, you guys are you are popping off. You're going above and beyond the Call of Duty. And it's so exciting. It's so fucking exciting, man. Holy shit. Most of that 40k support was super chats about K47. That is true. About half of the super chats I got yesterday were people saying 11th edition is cooked. Can we talk about K47 now? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's true though. I can pull up the stats. It's true. Well, I'd have to go back and find it, but anyway. Point is that the K47 hype train knows no brakes. It's unstoppable. I've been saying it, guys. I've been saying it for years. Well, for 18 months. Well, no, 12 months. I've been saying it for a year. I've been saying it for a year. Konflikt 47, it's got main game energy. I am telling you, Konflikt 47's got main game energy. It's awesome. All right, what do we got? So we've got other people jumping on the hype train. I want to say a massive thank you to RK for 5 gifted memberships, baby. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, the 5 gifted memberships, sir. Thank you for the fire team to hold the line against the Japanese invader. Thank you for doing your part. Or the Extra Ghost Warriors to invade America. Whichever team you're on. There you are. I also want to say a massive thank you to Court Jen, who's also come in with 20 gifted memberships. The membership hype train is off the chain. Absolutely incredible. Court Jen, we are going in with the first wave. Means more Americans for us to kill. You smash the entire area. You go anything that believes in democracy. You get me. Banzai, sir. Banzai, sir. Banzai, sir. There you go. That's amazing, man. Court Jen, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you for the extra company, the extra platoon. Thank you, sir, for more than doing your part. I also want to say a big thank you to Tiki again. It's the Tiki is popping off today. I love it, bro. This is your day, Tiki. That's absolutely it. Tiki, thank you so much for the banzai. Thank you for the super chat, bro. K47 list in review to review introduce discussion. USN Bioshock themed. All right, let's take a look, man. Let's take a look. Here we go. USN Raptures Raiders. All right, let's have a look here. So it's 1,500 points, 9 order dice, 2 rift dice. USA got a platoon commander, officer, and heavy armor. Oh, I like it. 1 officer and 2 soldiers. 3 LMGs, 3 ATRDs. I like that loadout. I think giving ATRDs to your officers makes so much sense. It's 15 points, and suddenly that power armor can start punching hard. I like it, man. US heavy infantry squad. We've got another 4-man squad this time with a super bazooka. I like that as well. I think again adds pen to the squad, but also it's not like just taking the little 2-man team which can be squashed a bit easily. 4 men has a little bit more heft to it. Another one of those. Love that. And I think when you're looking at this kind of army, if you're looking like try and keep the units to about 200 points, it allows you to get a decent amount of volume there, and that's what you've got. 2 more of those. So 4 super bazooka squads. That's tasty. That is very tasty. And then you've got the super bazooka team as well. Holy shit. That is awesome. I mean, I do think that the last super bazooka is probably a bit expensive. I think you're probably getting diminishing returns at that point, but I'm not sure what else you could spend on. But we might circle back around to it. All right. And then you've got the artillery platoon, officer in heavy armor, extra guy ATRD. You've got the power armor Tesla cannon, power armor Tesla cannon. So I like that. I really like that. It feels like a proper, like, to me, it feels like a heavy infantry, like defensive army. Like you've got, everyone's wearing. It's not like the Fireflies that are like jumping around and everything. It's like stomping forward. Digging in with the big artillery guns, laying down the machine gun fire, smacking people with the bazookas. It feels like a heavy infantry platoon, and I absolutely love it. It feels like, well, it feels like all American steel. That's what it feels like. Yeah, yeah. I like that. I really do. So yeah, Ed, is there anything that I would change about this? I mean, not really. Not really to keep in the theme with it. The only thing I would maybe suggest is swap out the Super Bazooka for like a Tesla Greyhound or something. But then that doesn't really fit in with the vibe of the rest of the army. So I can kind of understand why you might not want to include that. And I wouldn't push back on it too much. So if you made 0 changes whatsoever, I think you'd be, yeah, absolutely fucking fine. Yeah, no dramas whatsoever. So yeah, no, looks good to me. Looks like a very well themed army, but themed but with some teeth. You know, themed but with some teeth. And yeah, I like that, man. I like that a lot. Very, very cool armor, Tiki. Love to see it. Loving that the Konflikt hype train is just is unstoppable. My God, sir. Speaking of the Konflikt hype train, holy shit. Holy shit, man. We've got Cosmic Drew, who's coming in with the Rift Buster chat, baby! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Cosmic Drew just came in and slammed down a $100 super chat. My God, sir. My God. Everyone in the chat, spam the 07s, spam the Konflikt emojis. Let's fucking do it, boys. Spam the Banzai emojis. Let's fucking do it, boys. Holy shit. Cosmic, he's busted rifts. He's busted rifts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cosmic, thank you for the incredible super chat, bro. And I tell you what, man, it's just, I want to say thank you so much for just being such a big part of the Konflikt community. We wouldn't have Buster Rift without you, mate. And it's just awesome. And it's just, again, it's just amazing to see you and so many other people in this community just dive headlong into Konflikt, into the Rift, and I absolutely love it. Nothing brings me more joy than seeing my fellow wargamers just having fun and just enjoying the games that they play, and it's awesome. So Cosmic, thank you so much, man. Buster Rift just finished a great game with Jenny yesterday, so I'm getting the stream hyped up with a quick battle report with Jenny versus with Jenny, Axis versus Soviets. Quick set of pictures and a rap report. Now I have enough to get a game to work more on lore, and we're getting close to the final battle for Prague. Nice! Oh my God, let's have a look. Cosmic Bat Rep. Let's have a look here. So we've got Axis versus Soviet Battleport. I had a great game against Jenny, and the Baron took the field for the first time alongside his honor guard. The mission was simple: hold more Rift Power statues than your opponent. We started by infiltrating the Nactal Band and Ghouls and Radio Team into 4 positions. The enemy's elite troops quickly secured 2 objectives right away. A Russian rocket truck got a lucky hit and killed 2 Stormtroopers right out the gate, forcing the Baron to use guts immediately. The Baron's team advanced, pinning the Ghouls and leaving Lemfubar. They eventually ran off the boards. The truck continued its advance while a 6-man Stormtrooper squad charged to combat and butchered the remaining Ghouls blade to blade. However, a Russian power truck moved up and deployed its troops, who gunned down the elite Stormtrooper with HMG and anti-tank rifle support. I love that! The PP Patrol! One Nactal Band team attempted to take down a Power squad but was slaughtered, while the other Nactal Band team managed to hold an objective. The tanks traded blows across the battlefield. The Rail Panther destroyed the T-34, then a lone surviving conscript fired a rocket and destroyed the Puma. Hey, that's so good! Ulrat! I love it, man. That damn Russian Walker was shot by rockets, shells, and rail weapons, and he didn't die until turn 5. Even killed one of my tanks by kicking it. I love it. The Baron, standing alone on an objective, was rushed by enemy officers. Somehow the 2 sides managed to take each other out in a dramatic duel. There you go, baby. There you go. God, it's Cosmic, absolute cinema. I can feel it right there, man. Absolute fucking cinema, man. And don't even get me started on that damn artillery spotter. I was shooting MFGs at him from multiple units all game, and he refused to die. Sitting in his tower, he just kept directing those damn rocket strikes onto my forces. Yes! Oh, that's glory for the Redina, man. Oh my God, I got a fucking hair on my face somewhere. There we go. All right, let's have a look. What a board, man. What a board. Just look at that for a moment, guys. That's just a casual board that you get to play on, man. Ah, so good. Fucking hell, the Mordian bust. I fucking hate that thing. I'm really busting your balls, man. So this is the Baron's bodyguard, right? Nice. I love that, man. Hey, I really like the color scheme of the tanks now that we can see them like on the tabletop. You know, see them in the flesh, as it were. That's cool, man. Wow, I love the color scheme. I have to say, look, I have some minor regrets with my Soviet army because I painted my Soviets when I thought that Konflikt was going to be more of an I was like, oh, Konflikt will be really good, but I think it'll probably be more like an expansion to bolt action in terms of like how people all want to consume it kind of thing on like the channel and stuff. And so I painted all my Soviets in like traditional Soviet colors, and then I see Soviets that are painted in red, and I'm just like, God damn it, wish I painted my Soviets in red. Oh, I shit myself there in the box. I wish I painted my Soviets in red. Oh my God, they look so good. Yeah, it just looks like Red Alert, man. It just looks like proper Red Alert. You know what I mean? So cool. Yes, the Baron marching forward. So good, man. I love all the conversions on both sides. It's great. And it's great seeing like using Nactal Ben, Jenny using the Moraz Ghoul. So good. I love it. With both sides nearly out of men, the remaining units rushed towards center objective. A Soviet HMG team rolled 3 6s in combat and wiped out the last man basic power armor troops. That's pretty fucking lucky. I had to commit my remaining Nactal band forces, and the battle became a brutal stalemate in the middle. The final charge center objective was desperate. The Axis sniper fully went down after being targeted by Soviet mind control. Meanwhile, that artillery spotter, who'd been getting shot since turn 1 and still kept surviving, passed the door test and made his way to central objective. That single move secured the victory for the Soviets. Wow. It was a great game, and it literally came down to the last man. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Absolute immersion. Holy shit. I love it. I absolutely love it, man. Oh my God. This is Konflikt, boys. This is what the game of Konflikt is like. It's just pure fucking fun. Oh my God. I love it. It's great to see you guys getting some games in. It's great. I love seeing what other people are doing in the community. My God. You finally got that damn walker with the Rail Panther. I love it. There you go. And the statue in the middle is so good. Yeah. And I love that I love the story. I love the emergent narrative. It didn't come down to like, oh, then I played this stratagem. It was like, no, it came down to like one model who, against all of the odds, shouldn't have been alive. But he actually, not only did he live, he actually ended up being like the hero of the game. I mean, Jenny, I think you're gonna have to promote this guy now. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I think you're gonna have to promote this guy. At the very least, you've got to give him a name. He's got to get a name. There you go. Air liaison. All right. I think we had a little blip on the stream, but we're coming back. We're back. We had a little blip on the stream. The stream cannot handle the hype train. It cannot handle it. Let me just do something. If the stream is having a blip, refresh the stream. There you go. There you are. We had a little blip there. Just refresh the stream, guys, if you need to. All right. Yeah, I think my PC is like overheating a little bit with the hot weather and everything. But there you go. All right, holy shit. Right, Cosmic, that was epic. Big well done to you and Jenny. That was awesome, man. And thank you so much for the Rift Buster super chat. That is just absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely bloody incredible. YouTube is definitely being a bit funny, by the way. Yeah, YouTube is being a bit funny. But hopefully, between YouTube and OBS, I can make sure I don't miss anyone. I think the blip started after MG updated Windows 11. Nah, they were doing it before, but definitely Windows 11 didn't help. I want to say a big thank you to CB Cooper. CB Cooper coming in with 50 gifted beverages, baby. Another 50, chat. Another 50. My God. It's unprecedented. It's popping off. It's absolutely insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's thank you. CV Cooper, Cooper's Company, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Thank you for going above and beyond the Call of Duty. You're an absolute hero. You're an absolute Giga Chad. From the bottom of my heart, man, from the tip of my toes to the end of my big rubbery nose, thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy shit. It's popping off, boys. It's popping off. CB's Cooper coming in here, smashing the entire area, killing heads with more than 2 legs. Absolute fucking hero. Oh my god. I raise my glass to you, sir. CB Cooper, you're an absolute legend around these parts. Thank you for going above and beyond. And honestly, man, thank you so much for the incredibly generous support. It really does make a massive, massive difference. Thank you, buddy. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, boys. My god. My god. What have we got next? We've got Ibram Gaunt. Ibram Gaunt, thank you, Super Chat, man. Total immersion fighting with the God Emperor. Deploying via teleport. There's only one game that it could be. Yeah, there you go, man. I love it, Ibram Gaunt. I absolutely love it. Dude, I mean, it's so good how, like, do you know what? I do think that, you know, Warlord does play up to it a little bit sometimes, and I fully encourage it. I absolutely love that the Japanese starter army is called For the Emperor. It's so good. It's so good, man. Yeah, I love that. Absolutely incredible. What have we got next? James G, thank you for Super Chat, man. Playing 3-4 games today, taking the Axis up against 2 Brit players and 1 US player. Hyped for a full day of rift busting. Yes, James G, that's incredible, man. That's incredible. I absolutely love it, man. Look, hey, 3 games in 1 day in a casual setting, non-tournament setting. It's never been done, man. And look, Konflikt, it plays quick, it plays fun. You just you play, and then you can literally get a game done in an hour or 2 if people know what they're doing, they're just smashing it. And you just play a game, you know what you do? You just reset and you just play another one. It's awesome. Yeah, it's absolutely awesome, man. What have we got next? We have got Patrick H. Thank you, Super Chat, man. Mordian, chance these are in random boxes. Oh, in the mystery boxes. I don't know. I don't know. I think that I know the Ursus are, and I know the Molot is, but I don't know if the Japanese ones are. I think the mystery boxes are going to come out before the Japanese models will come out. So I'd say I would presume not. And if it ends up that they are, it's like a happy chance. But I would presume no. Okay, like, just being realistic. No point in, like, you know, saying, oh, maybe. I don't know, but my presumption would be no. Okay, I would, you know, hopefully there will be, but I think they're probably not going to be. What we got next? Eth Rianzol, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Well, America seems we've been invaded again. Time to join the war 2 years late, so we can say the date and tell everyone how awesome we are for it. Hey, it's the American way, baby. I do love one of my favorite jokes from a British stand-up comedian called Al Murray, pub landlord. Is he has a little joke about the Americans, but it's not a horrible joke. It's just a nice joke, But he's like, he's talking about all the different countries in the world, and he's like, and then we get to America, and he's like, you've got all the different states, you've got what was it? You've got like Ohio. It's like you're taking the piss of the names. You start off normal. You've got like Washington, like Ohio. You've got like Virginia, and then like Albuquerque. Come on, fellas, that's not even a word. And then he's like, and then you've got Hawaii. Where the Americans were caught completely by surprise, 2 years into a global war. Oh man. It's not technically it's not entirely true because I think there was the Americans were preparing to join the war and all that kind of stuff, so they weren't completely caught by surprise. But it's just a joke at the end of the day. Yeah, it's a good joke. If you wanna check it out, Al Murray, Countries of the World. There you go. Very, very good. Takes the piss out of everybody. All right. We've got Macon. Macon, thank you for the super chat, man. Scratch your neck. Thank you for the banzai. Got any more of that K47, Morty? I mean, I might have a little bit more. I mean, I've got more from the website, obviously, but I'm just going to check my emails here 1 second. 1 minute. Yeah, okay, cool. I can tell you, okay. I can reveal some stuff to you. I've been given the green light. Green light to engage. I can tell you something about the new units. And I think it's gonna blow people's fucking minds. Honestly, we haven't even got to the good stuff yet. We don't. The new mods are here. We're all hype. We're enjoying the hype train. But let me tell you, I've got an extra detail, an extra hidden bit of information, and I'm going to be revealing it. And if you're a Japanese player, you're going to be incredibly happy. And if you're not a Japanese player and you're playing into them, you're going to be like, oh no. Wait. Don't you fucking worry, boys. Don't you worry. I got the goods. I've got the goods. All right. What do we got next? We have got next Nick the Salamander. Nick the Salamander, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, baby. Yes. Thank you for the extra fire team to hold the line against the Japanese invaders. There we go, man. Also, Nick, thank you for the super chat as well. Thank you for the double support, bro. 007. Unit idea in stream discussion. All right, let's have a look. If Warlord Games is invading the US, should they release a 2A box set? Americans in regular civilian clothing with shotguns and hunting rifles. Not a very strong unit, but give them some sort of stealth or infiltrate ability. I enjoy irregular armies. I think this would be an interesting unit to build a force around. So, you can kind of do that already, Nick the Salamander, because, right, basically, because bolt action is like 100% cross-compatible with Konflikt 47, there are already rules for irregular forces. And you can, and they're free. You can literally get them right now. They're free and they're official, and they're the partisan rules for bolt action. So let me just here you go. So you already have it. So it's so this is the partisan rules, and they're designed so that you can build, you know, multiple different kinds of partisan army from them. So if you want to go free French or French resistance, I should say, you can do that. You want to go sort of Soviet partisans, you can do that. And you know, you can also, but you can adapt them, not adapt them, you can use them right out of the box to represent like you could use them to represent American partisans. In fact, that's exactly what Mordy Bro and I did in our game when we did, but we did it as FDR coming down on non-believers in America kind of thing. We had like Mormon extremists versus FDR's like feds kind of thing, and it was a really, really fun game. If you've not seen it, I'd recommend you check it out. You know, Mordy and Glory, Konflikt 47. Bat Report, Mormon should probably come up with it, right? But yeah, so you can do it already, and you know, it really, you know, they're fairly generic, but it's one of those great things where it's like, you know, and I've been saying it's kind of like the old infantry squad. You know how like the old infantry squad in 40k, it was a generic thing, but it represented like every regiment, and so people absolutely loved it because it was like their dudes. And now that thing's a bit more specific, people don't like it quite as much. It's kind of like partisan rules are like that old infantry squad. They're generic, but that means that you can layer all of your own lore and fluff onto them. So if you want to make like you know, a Red Dawn, like Wolverines, like style army, you can get these free rules. Just type in Bolt Action Partisans. It'll come up into Google, and it'll come up, and you can take these rules. They're official. They're not like homebrew. They're absolutely official. They're from Warlord Games themselves, and you can use these to make a Second Amendment style American army for Konflikt 47. Yeah, because like I said, Konflikt and 40K, Konflikt and K47 full cross compatibility, which is it's one of the best bits about the game. There's none of this. Oh, we're all being siloed. Full cross compatibility. It's awesome. Yeah, absolutely awesome. All right, so there you go, Nick. That's if you want to do it, you can do it. All right, what do we got next? Florida Eccentric, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Some goodies in the mail today in stream discussion. Let's take a look. Nice. The Italians are coming. Ah, Bambino. There you go. Captain Corelli and his mandolin. And apparently his flamethrower is also coming. I love it, man. That's great, dude. The Italians are such a fun army in Bolt Action. Like they're not the most powerful army. They got their. It's kind of funny. Like they got their rule book, and there were a few players that saw it, and they were like, "This book isn't like it's not very powerful." And it's like, yeah, it's not meant to be. It's the Italians. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, the Italian soldiers, they fought bravely. You know, and they did the best that they could. Nothing disparaging about that. But at the end of the day, there's a reason why they folded 2 years early, essentially, right? They got beat, and there was reasons they got beat. Like if you were expecting the Armies of Italy book to come out and suddenly it'd be Italian meta incoming, I don't think that would ever been the case. But it's a very flavorful book where a lot of your rules, a lot of your rules are just about making your units more fun rather than more powerful. So yeah, like it's great. So yeah, love to see it. Planet-centric. Habit Monkey. I got a buddy who thought Italy would be easy to fight. Got Blue knows that game. Hasn't played by action since. Yeah, I mean, don't underestimate them. At the end of the day, don't underestimate them. They're still, they're still capable. They've still got like tanks and guns and shit. But they're just. I think people were expecting the wrong thing from the army book. Well, not everyone. I think some people were expecting the wrong thing from the army book. Yeah. All right. What do we got here next? No more memes. Thank you for the super chat, man. Less of a hypocrite now. Check stream discussion. Not so much hypocrite now. Yes. Yeah, baby. The revolution spreads, boys. I love it, man. I love it. Great choice as well. That's the sort of Stalingrad style infantry. Really, really cool. You get the veteran infantry. They've got all like the some of the captured Soviet weapons and stuff, as well as having lots of German weapons as well. Amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. The veteran infantry platoon is some of my favorite models. So flexible. I use them for all sorts of stuff. And the fact that it comes with plastic flamethrowers as well, I end up nicking those flamethrowers for things like my Americans and stuff as well. So yeah, like really, really, really good box set. Very flexible. Really good as a staple for any Bolt Action or Konflikt 47 force. Yeah. They look so cool, and I got them half off. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, that's a good deal. Damn good deal. You take that deal? I take that deal. Damn good deal. All right, let's have a look. RTRT, thank you so much for the 25 months. Xbox, baby! Work in progress in stream discussion. Humans are food. Taste so good. Let's have a look, man. Hey, got some corpse grinders. Nice. That's cool, man. I heard Necromunda's getting a new edition soon. Simon and I are probably going to wait until the new edition before we do a game of Necromunda. If it's coming soon. If it's going to be like a year or so, where we'll probably start now. But yeah, man, I love it. Very, very cool. These guys look like they will absolutely eat people, which is understandable because they are the corpse grinders. Nice. Yeah, new edition, Rip Necromunda. Look, right. We can only hope. We can only hope. It's Look, right. Look. Let's not harsh the buzz today, all right? Oh no, new edition. We now live in fear of edition changes. Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna say, like, look, guys, as long as the models you've built are made up exclusively of bits that come in the boxes, you'll be all right. All right? But I think the dreaded policy is probably coming to Necromunda. Yeah. Lower Decks, a new edition. Jenkins, hold me tightly. Yeah. You know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. You know what? Necromunda, do you know what will happen with Necromunda if a new edition comes out? People will just play the old edition because it's a very, like, honestly, it's like D&D. GW can release a new edition of Necromunda and people just play that game in a close-knit group. So they're just going to be like, oh, we'll just stick with the second edition. You know? That's it. Yeah. All right. Now, we do have a super chat from yesterday that I need to catch up on, which is the one from the Lower Decks. Lower Decks, thank you for the super chat and thank you for the Lower Decks lore update. Let's get this degeneracy out of the way and then let's look at the new models. All right. Sir, it is 4 a.m. local time here. Sure, I should be tucked up in bed next to the queen of my world, having satisfied her repeatedly to the point of exhaustion. And then you woke up. But no, here I am, 4 a.m. online and working through the leads of the dynasty. Look, right? Working for the dynasty provides more satisfaction than making the beast with 2 backs. Like, okay, like this is, it's been, our scientists have proven this. The files for the bank heist are strange. Transfers of money all over. Odd accounts and weird disbursements. Companies bought and sold. Shells and fronts. Whoever is tied to Dynasty, they have a complex web built. Sir, it might be because I am sitting at my desk at 4 in the morning with no pants on, but I think when faced with complex webs, we have but one choice. Get the flamer and burn them to pieces. I fight on. Absolutely.
Excuse me.
Absolutely. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get my headset on here. What degenerate clip have you sent me this time?
Excuse me, we'd like you to have this flower.
Excuse me, sir, would you...
The Reverend Moon.
Juice for Jesus?
About Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism?
Of Jerry's kids.
Oh, yeah.
Scientology.
Or nuclear power?
I love it. Oh man, Airplane is such a movie. I actually need to rewatch it. You know, I must have watched it like 20 years ago, and we watched like it was like what I think we watched it in school or something. But like, I'm not sure we got to see the whole thing because it was like watching it like in class, end of term kind of thing. So I know I might need to. Rewatch it to fully appreciate it. I rewatched was it Naked Gun? I rewatched the Naked Gun films recently, and they are so good. Like they're bad, but they're so good. Like, an Airplane is very much in that similar sort of vein, and so I definitely need to I need to rewatch it. Yeah. There's so many good bits in Naked Gun that I just forgot. Like the bit with the I think it's the second one with the driving instructor, and the driving, you know, he's like gets in the back of like the driving instructor's car, and he's like, okay, now, you know, drive. He's telling like the student like how to drive, and then, you know, they get almost into an accident, and the driver's just like, now Wendy, roll your window down, extend your arm, and raise your middle finger. It's so good. All right. What have we got here? Oh, 1 minute, I'm playing it again. We've got Board Baobab. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think I might be in a cult. Our leader speaks the darkness, telling us conspiracy theories. His creepy smile makes me nervous. Hey, I'll have you know my smile isn't creepy. Okay, it's a bit creepy. Hey, look. Cults are a lot of fun, all right? What's that? Cults are a lot of fun. Yeah. It's not a cult. It's a club. It's a club. It's not a cult. All right. All right. Gentlemen, it's time to talk. We've caught up all the super chats. And let me tell you, it's absolutely popped off. I cannot believe the amount of support that you guys have shown the stream already. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you again. And I said it earlier, but thank you. The Konflikt community have gone above and beyond. Absolutely above and beyond. So just thank you so much for just popping off
you dogs,
all of that good shit, boys. Like, from the bottom of my heart, man. It's actually quite moving to see. As a war gamer, as a content creator, as a fan of Konflikt 47, like, it's really kind of moving and like inspiring. I know it sounds wanky, like, wanky, but no, it's inspiring to see how excited people are for this game. It's like excitement is infectious. And it's great to see how excited you guys are, because it's making me fucking so excited, man. What have we got here? Dark Karen, thank you, Super Chat. Love seeing the hype. No one in my area plays what actually came from it, and the laws kind of turned me off the game. But I'm glad to see everyone having a great time, enjoying the hype. Back to work for me, 07. That's fair enough, man. Look, not every game is going to be for everyone, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the excitement is palpable. It's infectious. And I just say, like, Dark Karen, like, you know, not every game is for everyone. I know you've been, is it 4th edition you've been exploring for like 40k? That's great, you know. Old Hammer is awesome. If that's the way you like, if that's what you enjoy, you fucking enjoy it, man. That's what I say. And I'll also say this, like, you know, keep one eye on the lore, man. Keep an eye on the lore. It's a very new game. It's you know, the old lore is very different to the new lore. Let the new lore develop. Let the world develop. And, you know, maybe keep an eye on it. Come back to it, and maybe it'll tickle your fancy. And if it doesn't, you know what? That's totally okay. You know, we here in the Konflikt Club. It's not a cult. We're in the Konflikt Club. We want you to just enjoy it. We're not gonna like make you feel bad if you don't like the game. You're not a traitor if you don't like the game. You're not like, you know, you're not like, oh, you couldn't hack it if you don't like the game. It's nothing like that. We just want you to enjoy the game. And if the game isn't for you, that's fine. We genuinely don't have any issue with that. Yeah. We want you to enjoy your games, and we'll enjoy our games, and we'll all enjoy our games together. That's it. That's it, right? So Dark Cohen, no dramas whatsoever. Great to see that you're just enjoying the excitement. Positivity is always more enjoyable than negativity. Negativity might get the clicks, but positivity is more fun. And hopefully, you know, with the other games that you're exploring, you have fun with them. And, you know, stay part of the community and keep us updated. You know, keep us updated. Let us know how your old Hammer journey goes, bro. Because I'm dabbling in a little bit of it. But, I'm dabbling in it. I'm not playing it quite as much as I would if I want to. But, you know, we'll see how 11th edition goes. Maybe I'll be playing it a lot more. But, you know, I'm dabbling in it. But I love seeing you guys living your old Hammer lives. And I love living vicariously through you. So just amazing, guys. All right. That's to you, Dark Knight, and to everyone who plays old Hammer. Yeah, I love it. All right, what do we got next? Chris K, thank you, Super Chat. Stuck on duty, reposting a Bruin for the vibe of it. Have an excellent stream. Let's have a look, man. Yes. Reposting this just for the sake of it. Loving that Bruin. The Bruin is such a good model. Yeah, it's so good. Like, just the rockets. Like, what I like about the old American mechs is they're just, like, a bit silly. But, like, they're still kind of, like, imposing and badass at the same time. Like, you know, you got the belly gun, you know. It's nice, you know. The game is fun. It's got some silly moments to it. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it also has some serious and important moments as well. It's just good, you know. I love it. And you've done an amazing job on the paint scheme as well. Yeah. So the belly gun is a bit like Marmite. Some people love it. Some people hate it. At the end of the day, like, it's you know, it's different strokes, different folks. Yeah. I do like the belly gun, I have to say, you know. That's awesome. What have we got next? Macon, thank you for the 9 months, man. Banzai! In Discord. Glory to the Konflikt, Buster Rift, Banzai! Let's have a look. Yes! He's got his pre-orders in. He's got the Japanese Ghost Attack Infantry. He's got the Platoon, Slammer Samuels, Invasion America and the Soldier of Fortune model. Absolutely incredible. I love it. You've gone all in. You've gone all in on the pre-orders. That is fucking awesome. That is absolutely great. There you go. That's absolutely great, man. I love it. Hype train, baby. Hype train. I love it, man. All right. And then we've still got we've still got the Court Gen. Court Gen, thank you for the banzai. They are still revealing Rift Busted. They're still revealing look. The rifts have only just begun to bust. The rifts are only just beginning to bust. All right, like there's gonna be, this is just even with this being the second supplement, we're only at the tip of the iceberg. There's so much good shit coming down the line, guys. The next few years for Konflikt are just going to be, I mean, hopefully beyond as well. But just from what I can see at the moment, the next few years of Konflikt are just going to be insane. Insane. Of course, they revealed the bundle after I placed my pre-order. Wait, there's a bundle? 1 minute. Did more stuff come out? Ah, there's a... Oh my god. Oh my god. There's another... Mr. President, another bundle has hit the mainland. Let's have a look. So, what do you get? The Invasion America new release bundle. You get the... Okay, so you just save it. It's just saving a $5. Okay, so basically, if you get the platoon and the buck in one go, you save a $5. Okay, it's not. It's McCann. At least it's not like, you know, you've missed out on like a huge saving. You know, a $5 is a $5. I mean, at the end of the day, you could probably cancel your pre-order and redo it if you wanted to. I think it wouldn't be impossible to do that. But you know, if you were that bothered, like, but you know, at least it's not like you've missed out on like a massive thing. Yeah. Yeah, just saving $10, not a big deal. So funny. Do you know what I would do, mate? Do you know what I would do? I'd email Warlord and say, hey, just pre-ordered everything. But it was just, you know, as you can see from the time when I did my pre-order, it was before the bundle went up. Yeah, I was just hoping maybe I would have ordered the bundle. I was hoping maybe I could get the, you know, like the £5 that I missed out on as store credit. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure Warlord, I mean, they may say no. You don't ask, you don't get. They may say no, but I don't think Warlord would really have an issue with just giving you, you know, $5 or $10 store credit. You know, it's easier than processing a refund or anything like that, isn't it? Like I said, if they say no, no worries. If they say yeah, sick, you get $10 to spend on you know, your on Konflikt in the future, and it's a quick thing for Warlord, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, they may not do it, you know, they may not do it, and if they don't, fair enough. But don't ask, don't get. So yeah, there you go. All right, what have we got here? I can't wait. We're gonna go through all of. We haven't even managed to start talking about the reveals yet, guys. It's crazy. All right, I think we're all caught up. Let me go and grab a quick drink and a quick snack, and then let's get into the reveals. Oh wait, I think I've got. Wait, have I missed Spriggs? I missed Spriggs. Spriggs, I'm so sorry. Spriggs, thank you for the big super chat, man. Thank you, small man. Payday and Konflikt on the same day. I am now money poor, but Warlord plastic rich. Yeah, man. Warlord has timed that well, haven't they? Payday on pre-order day. Yeah, baby. Yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, Spriggs, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to be getting all of this stuff, man. I'm going to be getting all of it. All right, Spriggs, I love it. Money poor, Warlord plastic rich. Right, let me grab a drink and a snack, and then let's get into Invasion America. All right, it's a big deal. It's a big day. What a day. What a lovely day. Oh, I'm so excited, boys. Holy shit. All right, I'm back. Let me just have a snack already, so we can just get straight into it. Ugh. The night man cometh. Dayman! Oh! There you are. All right, sorry about picking my teeth and stuff on stream. I just don't want it to be distracting me whilst we're doing the chit chat and stuff. That Dayman reference always reminds me of Dark Souls, which I'm currently playing right now. I love it. I can't get into Dark Souls. I've tried several times. It's just, I think I came to it too late. Like but I think Dark Souls are very, very good games. But I think if I'd had Dark Souls when I was in sort of secondary school, I think I would have loved it. Because, you know, me and my I used to love playing games on like the hardest difficulty and stuff. Like I remember me and my mate Crimbo, you know, we played through every single like Halo game, maximum difficulty, all skulls turned on kind of thing, and we got so good. Do you know what I mean? Like we got so good where the Jackal snipers feared us in Halo 2, right? And so, you know, and we were just obsessed. We just play it through again and again and again and again and again. So I think if we'd had Dark Souls, Demon Souls was out at the time when I was at school. Demon Souls was like the precursor, but it was only on PlayStation, and we had Xboxes, so we didn't get to play it. But yeah, I think if Dark Souls had been out when I was in that sort of mind frame, I would have been good. But now I'm just too casual, you know. I only play video games for a couple of hours here and there, and to get to Dark Souls, you really just need to sort of lock the fuck in. Do you know what I mean? And so I think it's a very good game. I just think, unfortunately, I'm just too much of an old man for it now. Yeah. Yeah. You start on Dark Souls 1. I think 2 and 3 aren't the same. I mean, I'd try and play Dark Souls 1. Yeah. It is a hard game, Legend. It is pretty hard. If you're used to it, it's not that hard, but it's pretty hard. All right, what have we got here? But we're not here to talk about Dark Souls. We are here to talk about something else. Gentlemen, I don't mean to alarm you, but it's official. America has been invaded, and my rift is busted. Big busted rifts is all I'm going to say. That's right. The Invasion American supplement for Konflikt 47 has just been revealed by Warlord Games, and absolute hype train. Absolute hype train. We've got a slew of new plastic models, plus we've got a look at the new what the book is going to look like as well. Just awesome. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go through each of the models here and books and stuff that have been put up for pre-order. And we're going to go through, like, just appreciating the difference between, like, the new ones and the old ones, because a lot of these have gone from, like, metal to resin and now to plastic. And at the end, not to edge you guys a little bit, but at the end, I've got an extra tidbit of information about one of these units, which I think it's going to blow your mind. And I honestly don't think I can hype this enough. It is, if you are a Japanese player, you are going to be rubbing your hands with evil glee. And if you are a non-Japanese player, if you're going to play against them, you're going to be like, no, 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 no. Wait. It's a real doozy. It's a real conflict bit of information, let me tell you. So let us begin with, I think let's begin with the book itself, right? So I have to say, I absolutely love the cover art for this book. Don't get me wrong. I like the Osprey style artwork for Bolt Action, and I think it works in Bolt Action. But for Konflikt 47, you need something a bit different. And for me, I think I just remember how blown away I was when I saw what the Festung Europa book was going to look like. And it's like, you know, that sort of silhouette of the zombie, and then like all of like the mechs, you know, the Nax there is like inside, like harvesting the corpses, like so cool. And then it's really interesting to see that they're continuing with this sort of direction for the front cover of the books, and I have to say I love it. And sort of what kind of like jumps out to me about this is, if you saw this on a shelf, it would catch your eye. You would go, what the fuck is that? Like, if you saw that, obviously you just see that the side of it, it's fairly, you know, generic, like the Rift War Volume 2 Invasion America. But if you saw this front on a shelf, you'd be like, that looks fucking cool. And I think that's my main takeaway with like the art direction they've gone in with the cover art. Because inside you still got like a lot of like a lot of it's like sort of, you know, models and like sort of dioramas and stuff. You know, it kind of reminds me of how like sort of 3rd and 4th edition 40k codex used to be. Like, if anyone played, do anyone remember your Imperial Guard 4th edition codex, or 3.5 technically, and you had like the you know, the officer like in the command tower with the command squad around him, and like you open up the front cover and there's like the guardsmen fighting in the building while the officer's like issuing commands and everything. Like, it's kind of, that's what a lot of like the art, the pictures are like inside. Although there is lots of art as well. But and the art is, I love the art that they do in the books as well. But the front cover, we don't know what's going to be inside this book yet. But the front cover, I just think it's just so eye catching, and I don't know, for me, I don't know, I haven't seen art like it before, so it's kind of unique to me. It's like, this is like really cool. Like, you've got like the unit, and it's like the silhouette of the unit, but then like you've got like it's almost like a portal through to like seeing what's in the book almost. It's just cool as fuck, right? It's just cool as fuck. And you've got the Ghost Warrior here, and he's got 2 ninja knives, and inside you can see more Ghost Warriors, and you can see something else as well. Woo! You know, something else in there. Okay, I think we all know what's good. You're seeing the mech. Okay, you're seeing the mech. So yeah, it's just really, really cool. And straight away, I love it. I think the front cover is just very, very, very well done, and I'm kind of curious to see how, you know, I want to see what they do with the next ones you know, what the next ones are going to be, because I think, you know, we're going to get, I suspect at some point every faction will feature on one of these books, right? So I'm kind of curious. We've had the Axis with the Totem Core, we've had the Japanese with the Ghost Warriors. You know, I kind of wonder, you know, what will the front of the Soviet one look like? What will the front of the British one look like? What will the front of the American one look like? Yeah, it's just cool. What in the Armored Core is that mech? Oh, baby. I got some good news and I got some bad news about the mech. But yeah, like, it's good. It's a mech. It's a new mech for the Japanese, and it's very spicy. Now, so the book itself is awesome, right? One thing to mention about the books, if you're not familiar with Konflikt 47, is that these are like the old Imperial armor style books from Midhammer 40k, rather than being like codexes. So in Konflikt, you buy the core rules, but all of your codexes, for lack of a better term, all of your army rules are free. And that's not and that's your army rules, your your special rules for your army, your unit data sheets, your points, all of that is free, available. And so these books, they don't contain any new units in of themselves, but they coincide with new units being added into the game. So this book, so there will be a whole bunch of units that come out at the same time as this book, but you don't need to buy this book to get access to the rules. What happens is the online rules for Japan, for example, will just get updated and the new units will just be added in. So you might think, okay, well, why do I buy this book then? This book, it's a lore book. It's a world building book. You know how some of us have been saying, like, you know, at this point in 40K, I kind of wish that like GW would just like, you know, do the rules for free and just have the codexes as like a lore book where they just put a lot of effort into like expanding the world of like of 40K and that particular faction. Well, that's basically what these books are kind of like. You know, Warlord has gone in that direction where you buy this to see what's happened. You buy this because it's going to expand the lore and it's going to expand the universe of Konflikt 47. So yeah, it's like a source book. Exactly, it's a good way of putting it. And another point is that in these books you get a bunch of narrative scenarios as well. So this book, Festung Europa, was about 120 pages, and about 10, 15 of those pages were for like the various scenarios, like Fell the Giants and all that kind of stuff. But the other 100 plus pages were all lore, and this is going to be exactly the same thing. I don't know if this is going to be thicker. It does look a bit thicker, but that might just be, I imagine this is, I mean, I feel like this is probably like a digital rendition of the book. It kind of looks like it, but it looks like it's going to be a thick book. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a thick book. I mean, I guess we could see if it looks any thicker than Festung Europa, right? Let's have a look. No, about the same thickness. So it's going to be about the same thickness as Festung Europa. Give or take 5 or so pages. That'd be my guess. By the way, I haven't got a page number from Warlord yet, but it looks like it's going to be about the same. So I think what you can expect from this book is, roughly speaking, 100 pages of lore and world building, and then a dozen or so pages of narrative scenarios. So if you're someone that likes lore, if you're someone that likes immersing yourself in a wargaming universe, then this is the book for you. All right? But you don't need, if you don't buy this book, you're not going to miss out on any of the units. Okay? Now, personally, to me, I'm going to be getting this because I read Festung Europa, and actually I've read it about 3 times now. I was rereading it when I was going on holiday to America. I read it on the way back because I had an 8-hour flight, so I was like, well, I'll just read it on the way back. I didn't quite manage to get through all of it, but I read a lot of it on the way back, and yeah, it's just a nice, fun read. It's just, I used to do it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I used to read and read and read the lore of my codexes until they fell apart. I used to read it's like kind of like the Siege of Rax kind of stuff. You just keep reading those stories. Every time a new content creator makes a Rax video, you watch it because it's just good, right? It's just good. So yeah, it's a lore book. Now, not only is there something not only is the book quite a big deal, but there's also another very big deal here. What the fuck is this? What is this? Warlord, what is this? This is the first look at what Warlord have called the T2 experimental, the T2 prototype heavy armor. So I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is a new unit or if it's going to be a plastic update to the current US heavy armor. Okay, but it's definitely American. I think it's American anyway. Oh yeah, under attack in the heart of the United States, the US will make use of any weapons they can, ready or not. So yeah. So I looking at it, to me, I think it's gonna be a plastic update to the current heavy armor. Yeah, it looks like a heavy version of it. I mean, it is a little bit more armored, I guess. It could be the American style trooper equivalent. It could be, I don't know. But it definitely looks it's definitely a big deal. I mean, it's got to me, it's got a machine gun and it's power armor, and the guy's got like a normal helmet on. So I reckon it's going to be just plastic power armor. I reckon. Just plastic power. Let me tell you, I love the American power armor. I already have 10 of the buggers for my current American army, and I absolutely will be getting some of these guys. Warlord has said everyone will get 7+ armor. That is true. They said eventually everyone would get it. So maybe it is. Maybe it is. But you know, we'll see. But either way, this is very, very exciting. And do you know what it reminds me of a little bit? It kind of reminds me of Fallout power armor. I think what it is it's this sort of shoulder pad here that's doing it. You know, and this shoulder pad here. What was it? Is it the T51 power armor, whatever it is? Some people who know their Fallout power armor will be able to tell me. T45, is it? Yeah, it's a T45. It kind of reminds me of the T45. Obviously, it's different to T45 because, you know, it's a lot more like riveted in place, and it's a lot cruder. You know, the helmet's different and everything. But it's definitely, you know, it's definitely giving me sort of T45. It's definitely giving me like T45 like inspirations, and that's so cool, man. That is so cool. I can hope to see people putting Fallout power armor helmets on those. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. I mean, and if you're a Fallout fan, I mean, this is gonna be tickling you in all the right places, right? You can't make a lot of judgments yet because it's clearly unfinished, but this is in universe upgrading. Damage value 6 armor, like how the IJA power armor changed aesthetics. Yeah, exactly. I think it'll be plastic damage value 6 power armor. I think it will be. And I tell you what, this does coincide with some, not coincide, this does remind me of something. Do you guys remember when the Konflikt 47 rulebook first came out, there was an example in that rulebook of like, it's like American heavy infantry equipped with heavy Tesla rifles, and it sort of took you through how that would work against an enemy vehicle. I wonder if the plastic American infantry is going to come with the option to have Tesla rifles. So you could have, because a lot of people have got the, a lot of people have, you know, they like the current American plastic power armor, but it's kind of got that limitation of where like it doesn't have any pen. And so unless you put ATRDs on them or take the super bazooka, you're kind of at risk of getting a bit rolled by things like Shrek Wolfen and stuff, which is a shame because it's really cool. And I know that like, you know, I've taken the American power armor, but even I've got to the point where I'm kind of like, I just take 2-3 man squads minimum to then take whatever else want in my National Guard army. But holy shit, guys, let me tell you, if the plastic power, if we get American plastic power armor, and even if it just gets like a Tesla rifle in the squad, I mean, I hope it gets more. You know, is the current American power plastic? I thought it was, no, it is metal. This stuff is going to be plastic though. But can you imagine if like imagine if you could take your American power armor guys right now with some number of Tesla rifles? You would put them in your list every single time, because, you know, some people, some people like the Fireflies, but the Fireflies, you know, it's kind of like, it's a bit of a niche play style. It's kind of like people who like playing Scions, right? Or playing Elysian drop troops. Like, they're really cool, don't get me wrong, but not everyone wants to play as the drop troops. Some people want to play as the regular troops. Some people want to play as the, as something, want to play as Americans, but don't necessarily want to go down the Firefly route. And so I will tell you right now, if I can take like an entire army of American power armor and give it Tesla rifles, some number of Tesla rifles, and then also, back that up with like some like Grizzlies and stuff. I'm gonna call it that. That's the real steel list, man. We're going for. I would go full real steel, full all American steel, like the moment that it was possible, the moment that it was good. Because I've bought some of this stuff now based on vibes. If I could have my vibes, but also have it like good, not like broken. I don't need it to be broken. I don't need to be overpowered. I don't care if I lost every game with that list. You know what I mean? But if I could build a thematic list that also had, a decent amount of play on the board, I'd be fucking up for that. Yeah, vibes with teeth. Yeah, exactly. If I could have some vibes with teeth, if I could like, I don't care if I lose a game, but I don't feel like I've wasted my time, then yeah, that's like my perfect, that's like the sweet spot for me when it comes to wargaming. And so I really hope that we do get these plastic power armor guys, and I really do hope that we get an opportunity to get some of them with Tesla rifles. Yeah, I do think it would be. I don't know if you need to give every single one of them. I'd be happy if it was like 1 per 3 or something. That would be fine. Hey, if they gave them all Tesla rifles, I don't think it would be broken because they're only Pen 1 Tesla rifles. They're not that great. I don't think it would be broken, and I think it would look really fucking cool. I mean, that's gonna look very, guys. Think about that. That's going to look very fucking Fallout. Imagine a bunch of these guys striding across the battlefield and they've all got like Tesla rifles. That's going to kind of look like the Enclave guys with the plasma rifles, isn't it? From Fallout. Holy shit, man. That would be something. That would definitely be something. Yeah. So we can only hope. But that's the book. But that's not even like the main thing. That's like oh look, the book of the first model. Look, guys, let's get into it, right? I know what you're here for. Empire of Japan Ghost Attack Infantry. That's right. The Ghost Warriors are coming to plastic. I know some of us already knew this because of what Warlord's roadmap that they put out. But I don't think any of us were expecting the different weapon options. There's 3 different weapon options here, guys. And they all do something a bit different. Oh, hey, it's Tal Firecast that can actually get to melee. You're goddamn right. So, I mean, guys, firstly, how many do you get in the box? Okay, you get 15, I believe it is. Yes, 15. Okay. You get 15 of these guys in the box. And I do think... Oh, let me just I want to talk about the Konflikt 47 angle, but just for a second. If you're a 40k Tau player, this box is cheaper than buying your Fire Warriors from GW. And I don't know, these guys look like Breachers to me, and these guys look like Fire Warriors to me. I'm just saying. Not in terms of aesthetics, of course. But in terms of like, if you wanted to get cheaper Fire Warriors and you wanted them to have weapons that could maybe work in 40k, there you go. I'm just saying. Once you bought the models, you can do with them what you want. But I won't be using these in Warhammer 40k. I will be using them in Guvesa. People saying Human Tau. Yeah, these could be very good Guvesa models. I will be using these in Konflikt 47. And I can confirm a couple of things here, right? Firstly, there are 3 different loadouts here. And secondly, there are 2 different units on screen right now. So, let me explain. These are the current Ghost Warriors, which come with compression rifles. These are the ones that you know and love and have been using over the course of the last 12 months. These are the same unit, Ghost Warriors, Ghost Attack Squad, I should say, but they come equipped with SMGs. If you look at the data sheet or the unit entry for the Japanese Ghost Warriors, you can give them SMGs, and that's because there are actually metal versions of the models right now with SMGs. But I believe, and I don't know if this is 100% confirmed yet, but a little birdie told me that not only do you get SMGs, but I think you also get combat blades on the SMGs. So that means that you would get two. They don't have deadly, but you'd have 2 attacks at Pen 1 from these. And you'd have the SMGs for shooting. So if you want to, you can build a Ghost Attack Squad that can like which will be a bit cheaper, which has got the SMGs don't have any pen, but you've got the you've got that anti-infantry firepower, and then if you want to, you can charge into combat using things like fieldcraft and stuff and start stabbing people up. I think for me, I suspect these guys are going to be kind of like the cheaper option because as we know, the compression rifles are kind of expensive. So there might, if you're someone that wants a Ghost Attack Squad, but you're really there for like things like the anti-tank missile, the anti-tank rockets and stuff, you could take this version, save a few points, and then put the ATRDs on them or whatever they're called. They're basically Panzerfaust, aren't they? Yeah. So you could put those on them, which is kind of cool. So you've got a pretty much shooty Rift squad here. You've got a sort of a cheaper Dakar stabby squad. If the SMG conventional downgrade converts Common Blade, that's new. No, so I think you can pay for the SMGs. I don't know how it quite works. I don't know quite how it works. I don't know if I haven't seen the rules, but it was sort of mentioned in passing that you got SMGs and combat blades, but obviously things could it might not pan out. But yeah, a president's -6 points per model, 4 points total instead of 10. Only the NCO gets a combat blade for 2 points. Yeah, so I think maybe now you'd be able to save 6 points, but then pay 2 points per guy to have a combat blade, so it'd work out a bit cheaper. See what I mean? So, yeah, I think so. Maybe they'll give the whole unit combat blades. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're counting these bayonets combat blades. I genuinely have no idea. But basically, this is just an alternative loadout for this squad. But this is a different squad. This is a different squad. And I think these are called the Ghost. These are the Ghost Attack Squad. And I think these are called the Ghost Warriors. And we're going to circle back round to them because because I've got a little tidbit of information. That about these guys and what they can do. And I am allowed to share this information. All right. Okay, so they're very cool, but let's come back to them at the end. All right. Are they Shadow Warriors? Okay, so these are the Ghost Attack Squad. These must be the Shadow Warriors. Okay. Yeah. They're very, very cool. They're very cool. They're basically like a pure melee. They are a pure melee version of these guys. So these guys are like the pure shooty version. These guys are like the cheaper Dakar bit choppy version. These guys are like full blown, all melee, all the way. Big banzais are the best. Charge every time, right? Yeah. So there you go. Don't they come with alternative heads too? No, I think it's the same head, man. Maybe a bit different. It doesn't look that different though. It looks about the same. I think it's mostly the weapons that look a bit different, but the armor is essentially the same thing. All right, so plastic Ghost Warriors. And I just want to say, you know, promises made, promises kept. Right now, you can buy 5 Ghost Warriors in resin for £25. Now they're coming in plastic, £37 for 15. So that is basically half price. Because if you bought 15 Ghost Warriors right now, it would cost you 75 quid. If you buy them when they come to plastic, 37. So literally, not box per box, but per model cost has come down by about 50%. Actually, more than 50% with this coming out. Warlord told you plastics were coming, and they said when the plastic version came out, the models will get cheaper. They were very upfront about that. They were like, hey, you want to buy the resin and matte ones? They're available now. But plastics mean cheaper models. And so, you know, as sort of when I was chatting to Ward about, they were kind of like, it's kind of like the Horus Heresy thing. You know, if you want to buy now, when you know, buy, it's kind of like those people that supported Horus Heresy through the resin years. That's kind of like what happened with the beginning of Konflikt. Like you've supported it through like its resin and metal period, but now it's coming to plastic, and the more, and it will all come to plastic eventually. It might take years and years and years and years and years and years and years, but eventually everything is going to be coming to plastic, which is just awesome, right? It's just awesome. Wait, Mordian, look at the far right Shibu ghost and the bottom middle melee ghost. Let's have a look. The far right Shibu ghost and bottom middle. Do you mean like this one? They look the same, man. Are they similar poses? Can you build multiple combos? Maybe. I mean, they're going to be plastic models, right? Yeah, no. So these models are so just to be clear, the bodies and stuff. How Warlord does their models is the body, the legs and the body will be one bit, and then you'll basically glue whichever arms on that you want. Right? So like you'll notice like this guy's pose here with the sword is basically, if you look at his body, it's basically the same one. He's squatting down, right? But now this guy's got the, you know, he's drawing the katana and this guy's holding the rifle. So yeah, you'll get 15 bodies and then you'll get all the different arms. Now I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know. But I think you'll probably be able to build all of these with one kind of weapon. So if you want 15 Ghost Warriors, I think with compression rifles, I think you can get all 15 for this. I don't know for sure. By the way, don't hold me to that. It might be that you have to go 5, 5, and 5. But I traditionally what Warlord has done is they've been like, you can, if you want to build everyone with the same weapon, you typically can do. Right? But it depends on how much they're able to cram onto the sprues, I guess. So yeah, either I'll ask, but you'll probably be able to build them all with you'll probably be able to build them all with the same weapon. So if you want 15 with the compression rifles, you can do. If you want 15 with the SMGs, you can do. If you want 15 with the melee weapons, you can do. Because the reason why I say that is because it'll be 3 identical sprues, right? So it will be 3 identical sprues. And so I think all I can say is what they've done with the British robots, with the British robots, right? They gave you a sprue that could build 5 robots, and on there you got 5 HMGs and 5 MMGs. And with the Style Trooper, they gave you a sprue with 3 models on it, and that allowed you to build all 3 with MMGs, with LMGs, or all 3 with STGs. So I don't think you're going to have to, you know, if you want 15 guys with compression rifles, I don't think you'll have to buy 3 of these boxes. I think you can just buy 1 of them. Like that. That's the way that Warlord Games tends to do things. So I would presume that's the way they're going to do it. So it's a really good deal. You know, like if, you know, you just buy the box and you build them how you want to build them, not how you've been told to build them. So, you know, there you go. Now we've got the, description does say attack squads or ghost squads, and it's warlords, so probably all 15 will likely have all 3 options. Yeah. Hey guys, there's no hard limit on the number of same units, right? Since the ghost platoon box is 25, thinking of 15 rifle, 5 Gs, 5 swords. Yeah, so Monster AV, there's no hard limit on the number of same units. You just have to be able to fit them within inside the platoon structure. So if you wanted 5 squads of ghost warriors, you'd probably end up needing 2 assault platoons or 2 ghost platoons. Or maybe 1 big ghost platoon, depending on how generous it is. But no, you could have, if you built your army right and points allowing, you could have 10 ghost squads if you wanted to. Yeah, your hard limit is 1500 points. Yeah. Is the ghost squad 5 min, 10 max? I think so. Yeah. I think so. Like it's so, look guys, it's great because I'm going to tease you all a little bit now. All right. I'm going to tease you all a bit. I know many of us have been kind of conditioned over the last few years to expect some kind of catch, shall we say, to expect the other shoe to drop, to expect there to be some bullshit involved when we buy our boxes of models. But this is Konflikt 47. We don't do that over here. Just buy the box and you'll get everything you want in it. Not everything you're told to need, everything you want. I know. This conversation again. Look, it's just, we do things different over here, all right? We do things different. Yeah. We do things different. You don't need to worry about being limited when you know, oh, I can only build 5 of each. No, this is just to show you what you can build. Yeah. Not what you, this is showing you what you can build, not what you have to build. All right. Anyway. So we've got the Ghost Attack infantry box, which is pretty good. Oh, by the way, if people are wondering like how many points this is, well, at present, I think each Ghost Attack guy is about, it's you know, minimum like 32 points. So you're looking at about 450 points from this one box, you know, give or take with like upgrades and stuff. So yeah, some people might think £37 for 50 models. That's, you know, a bit more expensive than bot action. You're just getting a very points dense box. You are, and I think, you know, you're not going to need to spend like 40k prices to get a full army. You could buy 3 of these boxes and probably have a full army. If you wanted to go pure Ghost Warriors, you could do that. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of wait, is there a Ghost Platoon coming to Japan? I don't know. Is there? So one thing that we've begun to notice with notice with Konflikt 47 is, you know, when Warlord does like you know, does like one of these books, it coincides with the release of some specialist platoons. So when Festung Europa came out, we got the Totenrotter platoon, and we got the Firefly platoon. So, look, I've not been told anything. If I have, I've forgotten it. But it stands to reason that if Invasion America is coming out, we will probably get some new specialist platoons. And it stands to reason that if, you know, it's all about the Ghost Warriors with this release, then we should be getting a Ghost platoon. You know? You should, you know? Stands to reason, right? I'm just saying, stands to reason. Logic dictates that's the direction it would go in. So, look, I've no idea what it will look like. I've no idea if we're getting one. But, you know, I think it's not hard to sort of put two and two together and think if we're getting a platoon, if we've had special platoons before with these books, we should get them again. Yeah. So there you go. Alexa, play Sabaton Ghost Division. How Monkey? I'm only concerned that you seem to need a named character this one. I hope that's not the case. I've no idea. Like I said, I've not seen anything. But the Totenrotter platoon and the Firefly platoon both allowed you to take the special character instead of the platoon commander. So I don't see why it would be any different here. I don't see why it would be any different. I tell you what, could be kind of cool. With the Totenrotter platoon, we got the Totenrotter commander. With the Firefly platoon, we had the Firefly commander. So it might be that you can use this box set to make a generic Ghost Warrior, a Ghost Commander. Which would be by the way, I've not seen anything with that. I'm just putting two and two together, logically deducing things. You know, each platoon gets a specialist, gets a named character associated with it. But also, if you don't want the named character, you can take the like a generic one. So yeah, I don't think you need to take the new guy, who we'll be getting to in just a moment. So you've got the Konflikt 47 Ghost Infiltration platoon. And this is a ridiculously good deal. No, seriously, this is a bonkers deal. This is 55 quid. It comes with 25 of the Ghost Warriors. So 5 of the, what I would presume is going to be 5 of the sprues. 5 of the 5-man sprues. So, but that's not all. But that's not all. It also comes with the new special character. I mean, how many points are on screen right now? I mean, I've no idea what the special character is going to be. But the 25 Ghost Warriors, if we're saying they're about 150, on average 150 points per squad, you've got 5, and you've got 5 of them. That's 150 times 5. What's that? 750 points. 750 points plus the named character, who I think we've got to presume is, most of the named characters, when they've got a bodyguard like this, are about 250 points. If you look at, what's Drugov's points cost, what's Gross's points cost. So it's 750 points plus probably 250 points. So 900 points? No, 1,000 points? 1,000 points? Sorry, me can't math. This could be an 1,000-point army for 55 fucking quid. What? What? And yeah, so it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Rift busted. I mean, Rift very, very much busted. Also, what this was mentioned to me, Warlord mentioned this to me a little while ago, and I forgot to mention to you guys. But we've seen something similar with the automated infantry platoon as well. And what I was told is that this isn't a bundle. This is a box you can buy. So you know how like when you know how like this British Data Wealth this British Commonwealth Starter Army, it comes in its own box. Well, I think the platoons are coming as like standalone boxes as well. So it's not just like a bundle that you like a web bundle or something like that. Like you could get this from when you buy this, it'll come in a box, like a special box. And like no, that means like if you're like in store, you'll be able to like buy this. Like whether you're in the Warlord store or whether you're in a third-party retailer near you. Like I think this is going to be like a standalone box. So there's going to be loads and loads of accessibility for this. And so think about this. This is 55 quid right now. What if you get it for like 20% off from like Wayland Games or something? Or 15% off from your, if you're in America, from your local store. So it's under 50 quid. Yeah. It's under 50 quid. It's kind of mental. Yeah. It's kind of mental. Macon, I checked it. The platoon plus one box of Ghost Tac Squads, all built with Shiburus, and estimating the hero compared to others is one whole army. Wow. So if you buy this box and you buy this box here, then that would be £92 for a 1,500 point army. And people say, "Oh, Konflikt's price is the same as 40k." Konflikt, it's not. It's really not. For less than the price of a combat, for £13 less than a combat patrol, I can get a full 1,500 point army. Oh my god! Ah, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. My god. My fucking god. I mean, talk about low barrier to entry. And the models that we're looking at here, these are pretty detailed, They're detailed. They're dynamic. They're enjoyable to build, enjoyable to paint. These aren't like bloody, these aren't like, the models are cheap, but they look like ass. No, these look great. They can't keep getting away with this. Yes, they can, and they will. Yes, they bloody can. All right, I tell you what, let me just adjust something here because I realized the on-screen chat's a bit mental. There we go. All right. But yeah, holy shit, guys. But so not only is this like an amazing deal because it's cheaper to buy this, just from the Ghost Warrior perspective, this is cheaper. Right? Because if each one of those sprues is approximately like £12, right? If you buy, if you bought like 5 Ghost Warrior sprues, then that would be 60 quid. But it's actually only 55. So not only are you getting the Ghost Warriors themselves at a bit of a discount, you're also getting the new special character at a discount as well. And this guy looks incredible. Let's go over and have a proper look at him. Look at that. Look at that. I love that you can't spell Warlord without W. Oh, look at that, man. I bought a crappy Imperial Agents box for $170. I mean, it puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Who painted this model? The Warlord normally credits the painters and stuff. Of course it is. Kirsten Williams, of course. Obviously, who sculpted it? Marco Sano. And Marco, amazing sculpt, mate. Kirsten, amazing paint job. So for those of you who don't know, and Spriggs, I think you might know if I get any of this wrong, you can correct me on this. But I think Kirsten used to work for GW on the heavy metal team, and then during the round of purges that Games Workshop often likes to go through, or for whatever other reason, Kirsten decided no longer to work at Games Workshop. And I think that was letting her go. Letting her go, I think, is one of the biggest mistakes GW has ever done. Because, like, if you've been enjoying the look of a lot of these like Konflikt 47 models and how they've been painted, yeah, she's very, 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 very good. Like, and I ain't just blowing smoke up her ass or anything like that. Like, no, like, the results speak for themselves. GW fucked up, Warlord swept in and fucking scooped her up, and I think it's one of the worst decisions GW's ever made, and I think it's one of the best decisions that Warlord's ever made. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's very, 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 she does incredible work. I mean, look at this fucking model, guys. It's insane. So this is the new special character for the Japanese. The Japanese don't have a hero at the moment. Now they do. Konflikt 47, Kimuru Tadaki, I'm probably saying that, Scourge of the Spirit Realm. So not only do we have the new model, but we also have some lore about this guy. Although, of course, I suspect we'll be getting a bit more of it from Invasion America. So until late 1946, Tadaki had been a test pilot for the Imperial Japanese Army, specializing in armored walkers. He would seemingly be killed when a prototype ghost engine exploded. Ghost engine. We'll circle around to that. Engulfing him in rift energy. Rather than becoming just another unfortunate victim of phasing experimentation, Kamaru miraculously survived, but would become something far beyond human. Kamaru had been thrown into the shinobi space, far from human perception, infused with energies that resonated with the place in which he found himself. Though he yearned for death, it would not come. Having seemingly developed an imperviousness to physical harm. I have no idea what this guy's rules are going to be, but that sounds worrying. He also found he had developed the ability to partially manipulate the energies within him, such as project it with force or create and control energy constructs. So is this guy literally going to be shooting like is this guy going to be like shooting rift energy out of his hands? Unlimited power! Oh my god. And he can create energy constructs like avatars kind of thing. Like golems, like oh my god, rift golems. Goddamn rift golems, boys. Over the first half of 1947, Kamaru would train with Iwajima-based philosopher scientists. I love that, philosopher scientists, to gain mastery of his new abilities. They also fashioned a unique arm for him, serving two roles: to help him contain the rampant energies swirling within him, and as morale-boosting reminder of samurai traditions for the ghosts he serves beside. The box contains 4 plastic miniatures, Tadaki and the Shinobi Shadows, supplied with plastic bases. So this is like, these guys are actually going to fight? Hey, what's he called? What's he fucking called, man? 1 minute. Hey, Grey Knight players. It's such a shame that GW doesn't offer you Drago anymore. If only you could still play him in some way. There you go. I gotta do it. You just triggered me, Martin. I gotta do it, boys. GW, can we have Drago, Warlord? No, we have Drago. Warlord is Drago at home. He's Green Lantern. Ah, Drago and Green Lantern. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So cool. So yeah, the Japanese hero. So I don't know any of his special rules. It was just mentioned to me in passing that he is going to be he's going to be all over the place. That's what I was like. It's going to be like trying to catch mist with your hands. Yeah, he's just going to be like it's going to be like what was it, Nightcrawler from X-Men? Like, you're just not going to be able, like, he's just going to be like, you know, jumping in, stab, jump away, stab, jump away. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's going to be, one of you also goes, I think you can safely presume this guy is going to have Ghost Walk. I think you can safely presume that is going to be the case. All right. I don't know for sure, but he's the ghost character. He's going to have Ghost Walk, right? Like, I think he'll probably be able to ghost. I mean, if I was a betting man, and I don't know, but if I was a betting man, I think Source of Rift Mastery for the army. I think you're right, Kappas. And I reckon this guy will be able to Ghost Walk with minimum risk. I don't know. I have no idea, by the way. Literally zero idea. I'm not hinting at anything. I'll let you know when I'm hinting. Like, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Like, but if this guy's like the master of the shinobi space, I suspect I don't know if he'll be able to ghost risk-free, but I reckon he'll be able to Ghost Walk pretty reliably. Yeah. Pretty reliably. Yeah. I think he's gonna be very rifty. Very, very rifty indeed. So incredibly cool, right? So that covers all of the new Japanese models, but you know, not to bust the balls of the American players, but the Americans, and people are like, but Morty, they're invading America. Of course we get something new. I know. But I do like to bust the balls of the American players, saying that they're like the Ultramarines of K-47, because they always get their they always get their participation model, right? You can't release something without the Americans getting something, right? And so not only are you getting a first look at your new prototype armor, but you're also getting a brand new Slammer Samuels model. Yes. There you go. Ultra is a K-47, you dare. We're the greatest country ever created. Of course we get something. USA. Oh man. Hey, it's not that bad. It's more of a busting the balls than anything else. And to be honest, at this point, the more K-47 models we can get in the game, the better. Who cares who they're going to, right? The more the better. All right. So the new Slammer Side models. So he is just a remastering of the old metal one. So in some ways, that overall I see that as a positive thing. Some people might be like, oh, well, if I've got the old metal one, why would I bother getting this one? Or some people might be like, oh, well, I've just got the old metal one. Do I need to get this one now? The answer is no. You get this model if you want this model. All right. He's completely backwards compatible with the old Slammer Samuels model. So it's not like there's a difference, like, using Ultramarines as an example. It's not like, Calgar in Terminator armor versus Calgar in like Gravis armor, although Gravis Calgar has gone away now. But the point is, like, this model isn't going to invalidate your old one. If you have the old one, you can continue using him. He's got exactly the same weapons. If you haven't got the old one, you can get the new one, of course. And if you want if you've got the old one and you want the new plastic one, you can do that, basically. So it's just a remastered, updated version. It's just the remastered, like, updated version of the old one. So he's still got. And don't get me wrong. When I say just, that's a good thing. I've been saying this for a long time now. You shouldn't invalidate people's old models. You should make the new models so good they want to buy them. And that's the way it should be. And so, you know, and I put my money where my mouth is that. Like, I've got 21 Ghost Warriors. I'm going to be getting the Ghost Platoon and getting a whole bunch more. Because I like my old Ghost Warriors, don't get me wrong. But I want the new ones. I know, and yeah, sure, that might mean that my old ones don't get used as much. But hey, sometimes they might get used, sometimes they might not. You know, I want the new plastic ones because the new plastic ones look great. You know? So yeah, I mean, I think he's in plastic. Yeah, he's in plastic. Yeah. So he has the heavy Tesla rifle, as you can see here, and he also has got the Tesla gauntlet as well. He's also, if you notice, his shoulder pads are a slightly different design. If you notice, his shoulder pads are bigger and chunkier and beefier than the normal shoulder pads that we've seen on like the Fireflies, for example. But you know, other than that, he's pretty similar. You know, if we want to have a look at the old one as well. So the old one, you know, he's well, come on, I was just saying. Literally had a blank moment. Yeah, so the old one, I can't remember what I was gonna say, but the old one is £7. So to be fair, the old one that is made out of metal is a bit cheaper. So was it the shoulder pads? Oh yeah, the old shoulder pads have the shoulder pads have changed. That's it. The shoulder pads have changed, and the what do you call it? He's lost a hand now. That's what people are saying. I mean, it looks like he's lost a hand, doesn't it? Oh no. I don't know if he's lost a hand, or I don't think he's lost a hand, guys. I think he's gripping the inside of the machine gun. You know, I think he's gripping the inside of the machine gun. And I think he has, and the Tesla gauntlet has changed as well. The old Tesla gauntlet kind of looks a bit like the Power Fist from what do you call it? From Fallout. The new one very much it just looks like it looks like its own thing. I guess it kind of looks a bit like a 40k Power Fist, like a little bit, but you know, you can't have a monopoly on Power Fists. Power Fists are cool. Yeah. Or less wires going from the backpack now. Yeah. Overall, I have to say, I like both models, you know. I really do like both designs. If we put them like side by side. For me, it's kind of I think both models look great, and both models would look absolutely at place on the tabletop. Like, I like the sort of stoic, like gazing out across the battlefield, unfazed vibe of this model. I like the, you know, more dynamic, I'm going to fucking smash you in the face version of this model. Yeah. The old model is fine, but the new one is so much nicer. I mean, like I said, I guess the old one's kind of in like a bit of a jumpsuit, isn't it? Whereas this one's in more of like body armor and everything. Yeah. Yeah, the new model is just later in the War Slammer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Both are good. What I will probably end up doing is just using old, because I've got old Slammer Samuels. What I'll probably end up doing is using him either as just like a standard power gun, you know, like in the squad, or and I don't know if this is happening, by the way. I don't know if it's happening. But if we get some sort of like Paragon platoon, I don't know if we will do. But if we ever get some, and I'm not hinting, by the way, I've literally heard nothing on this. But if we get some sort of Paragon platoon, and I need like a Paragon platoon commander model, I could use old Slammer for that and use Slammer as actual Slammer. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Might he get new rules like Roberta did? He might do, yeah. The big thing that I want for Slammer Samuels, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do have one gripe with this model. See, I'm always fair and balanced. And I know some people are like, no, Mordian, no, we must have only hype. But I have one small gripe with this model, or one small concern, I should say. It's just Slammer Samuels on his own. And one of the problems that Slammer has at the moment is that because he's like just on his own, he is kind of easy to kill. Yeah, he has like, what is it, like a point or two of luck. But he's not that hard to... He's only damage value like 6. With like a point of luck or 2. So because he hasn't got any like bozos to jump in front of like the first few wounds, he's relatively easy to kill. Like, Drugov is hard to kill because he's got 2 bears with him. Gross is hard to kill because he's got like 4 bozos with him. The new Japanese guy, Tadaki, he's got 3 ghosts with him. I really think that Slammer Samuels does need a couple of bodyguards. And I suspect, like, if he's not getting it, if it's not shown here on the model, he's not getting them. So I think he's still going to end up being blown up. Yeah, or not blown up as in, like, you can't target him 12 inches. And, like, he's going to be running around on his own. Which is, like, it's fine. But I think he would have really benefited. Even if he just had 2 Paragons running around with him, I think he would really benefit from it. So... I don't even care if like Warlord is like, okay, but we'll give him, if Warlord gives me the option to do that in the data sheet, I'm fine. Like, I'm not even that bothered. It would be nice if Slammer came with the 2 Paragons, like the other heroes come with their bodyguards, right? That would be nice. But even if they just updated his unit entry and were like, he can have 2 Paragon bodyguards, that would be good. Roberta doesn't come with Firefly, but she can have bodyguards. I thought Roberta was on her own. I thought Roberta just came on her own. Yeah, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. If they just gave him like an extra point, what's his stats right now? So the thing is, right now he's only got 1 point of luck. I think you either give him a bodyguard or you give him an extra point of luck. I think he needs it because he just needs an extra wound or 2. Yeah. So he's just, yeah. I mean, he's cheap. Don't get me wrong. He's pretty fucking cheap. But I'd rather spend 250 points on him and have a couple of bodyguards, with heavy Tesla rifles or something. Yeah, Roberta Wells has got 2 points of luck, right? Roberta Wells has got 2 points of luck, but she can't have anyone join her. Yeah, I think if you're going to be like a standalone character, the old Roberta Wells has only got 1 point of luck. I think if you're going to be a standalone character, you need to have 2 points of luck. Like, kind of like minimum. Because otherwise you're just going to get fucking ass blasted. He does have 3 guts, which is another 3+ shrug. Yeah, I guess, but it's still a bit annoying. It's still, look, I guess. I haven't used him. So to be honest, I haven't used him yet. So I am sort of commenting from an armchair perspective. But yeah, I have, from an armchair perspective, but it would be it just feels like he could just do with a couple of mates, Roberta Wells being on her own makes sense because she's very independent, but Slammer Samuels is meant to be kind of like a leader. Yeah. What do we got next? So that covers all of the new models. One last thing to mention is there is a bundle. So for 95 quid, you get the platoon. You basically get everything. Now, it's important to note that it looks deceptively small, the discount, £95. But remember, you're already getting a ridiculous discount with this. So this bundle saves you £20. And then this bundle saves you an additional £5. So overall, essentially buying things, if you bought these things sort of separately, you save 25 quid with this bundle. Yeah. I think, yeah. And I think this is just, I mean, for 95 quid, you're getting basically a 1,000-point Japanese army, a couple of American models, and you're getting a fantastic lore book. I mean, it's really hard to turn your nose up at that. Yeah. It's hard to turn your nose up at that, isn't it? But yeah, I think I mean, I know I'm going to be getting this bundle. It's fantastic. Really, really good. And oh look, you get an art print as well, I think. Ooh. Ooh, is that the art print that you get? Wow. I didn't even see this. Oh my god. So normally when you do one of these pre-orders, you get like if you I think Waller said this weekend, if you pre-order it, you get the art print. If you don't, the pre-order's going to last 3 months. It's just if you buy it buy it between now and Monday, you get the art print thrown in. That's a pretty fucking good picture. Yeah. Oh, those poor dudes are so dead. I tell you what, though, it is kind of, ooh. Maybe it's just artistic license. But yeah, Eternal Rhombus, you picked up on it. Maybe it's just artistic license, but it's that regular American infantry with the M1X1 Thompsons. I would not presume any rules from that. I would presume artistic license. Okay? But it's still very, very, very cool. Look at the mech emerging from Rift's face. You've got the guys with the samurai swords, compression rifles, SMG guys here. This is so good. Absolute immersion. Absolute immersion. What's that new mech? That is the new ghost mech that the Japanese are getting. So I do have some news on the mech. So I can tell you it is going to be a ghost mech. I think it was already kind of obvious from like the outline that we saw, but it is going to be, it's going to be a mech. It's going to be a jump mech, but not one that jumps in from the battlefield like a linebacker. One that jumps around the battlefield. So it's a spirit warp mech. So that's good news. That's cool for all of you that are excited for it. The mech is going to be in plastic, like the linebacker as well, and the Vogel spinner and stuff. And it's going to have 3 different loadouts, as I believe is what was mentioned. I don't know what those loadouts are going to be, whether they're going to be like melee loadouts or shooting loadouts. Every time we've seen the mech so far, it has had guns, to be fair. Like that looks like twin compression cannon. But it is going to have like 3 different loadouts. I believe. Like again, I'm kind of mentioning things that were, I'm kind of saying things that were mentioned to me in passing. So so yeah, so the new mech, so that's the good news in the new mech. The bad news is the new mech has been delayed. Not by a lot. Not by a lot. The new mech was meant to come with Invasion America. Warlord has, well, I don't know the full details of it, but basically, Konflikt's been popping off a little bit, and Warlord is starting to bump into some production capacity issues. They're suffering from success. So, I think basically the new mech is coming. It's coming. I don't think it's going to be late. I think it's going to be like a month or 2 after this stuff comes out. Okay, so like it is delayed, but it's not delayed by like a year or anything like that. It's delayed by like I think a month or two, something like that. So it's, you know, it's a shame. You know, it is a shame, but it's not a complete like catastrophe. I don't know if they're still going to release the rules for it, or if they're just going to release the rules when the mech comes. I have no idea. But the new mech, it's a ghost mech. It is in plastic. It's going to have multiple weapon options, and so it's very you know, it's going to be good. It's going to fill in a bit. I think it's going to be very popular. It's going to fill a big gap in the roster of the Japanese. The Japanese are kind of playing with half an army at the moment, which I think everyone, you know, it's not good, but that's why I think Warlord is trying to give them more toys at the front now. But it is, you know, that's why they're getting the hero. They're getting multiple different Ghost Attack Squad variants. You're getting new mechs and stuff like that. I think it's definitely going to, I think after Invasion America plus when the mech comes out, I don't think the Japanese are going to feel like they've got half an army anymore. I think they're going to feel like a properly, fully fleshed out faction, which is good. You know, it's what we want all the factions to feel good, right? So yeah, so slight bit of bad news, you know, but fortunately not like world shattering news. Now, do you want some world shattering news? I did say I'd come back to them. When I say world shattering, if you're a Japanese player, you're going to be very happy. If you're not a Japanese player, you're going to be very terrified. Now, I have asked permission and I can share this bit of information now. All right. So I told you that these guys were going to be a different squad to these guys. So these are going to be the Ghost Attack Squad. And for those of you who know how their ability, and their ability is Spirit Dance. And their whole thing is that they use their ability to basically get out of dodge. So they'll do an ambush and then they'll Spirit Dance away. Or they'll rush forward, shoot something with anti-tank rockets, and then they'll Spirit Dance away. The thing is, these are not Ghost Attack Squads. These are Shadow Warriors. And their aim is not to get away from combat. Their aim is to get into combat. And so, of course, they're going to need a different Rift ability. They don't... I'm just going to say it. They Spirit Dance into combat. They, from how it was explained to me, so how it was sort of mentioned in passing, what I heard was, if they can see you, they can charge you. Because in bot action, you have to be able to see your target to charge it. Banzai! 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 So I have no idea what the weapons are going to do. I have no idea if they're going to be deadly and tough fighter. I mean, I presume they're going to have some sort of like pen on the weapons and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, so this is what I mean. Like if they can see you, is what I mean. Like if you're an American, if you're a non-Japanese player right now, you're like, how the fuck am I gonna deal with these guys? James, point blank crush rifle meta incoming. So I don't think you can't get. So these guys can't get shooty weapons. I don't think. So these guys still have the old Spirit Dance, and these guys have the old Spirit Dance, I believe. These are a separate unit with a different unit entry, and so you can't point blank crush people. You can basically charge into combat. Yeah. Now, I don't know, but I would presume these guys are going to come with Fieldcraft as well. Which means that you could charge into combat into someone who's in cover, and you wouldn't go last, you'd go at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. So they are going to be, I think they're going to be an incredible unit. You know how everyone was like crashing out about like fireflies and stuff, like, oh, you have to take fireflies into account if you're playing like a serious game of like K47. Yeah, no, you've got another thing you need to take into account now as well. Oh man. Ghost Tax will already take engineers, so stacking. No, I don't think the engineers does anything. Fieldcraft lets you ignore cover, right? I don't know why Ghost Attacks can take engineers, to be honest. It's probably more of a mistake than anything else. Yeah. Alphonse Omega, does this mean the Plastic Mars Ghoul are delayed too, and the Plastic US troops and mech, and British mech and Plastic mech alongside the Ghost mech, or they're coming next still? I haven't heard of any other delays. I would not presume there were any other delays whatsoever. I think it's just the mech, basically. It's just the mech, from what I know. Everything else is on track. Fieldcraft ignores the rough ground clause. If they're in a building, I believe it still confers fight first to the defenders. Ah, okay. So Fieldcraft lets you ignore cover for most things, but if they're in a building, then they get the special building defenses stuff. Yeah. Do pre-order prices stay the same after pre-order, or has it changed from all or before? So by and large, so the prices will stay the same. If there are any price increases, it's not because it's like you've missed an early bird window. It's just because there's been a price increase, right? You know, Warlord Games does do the the occasional price increase. But it's not like clockwork like Games Workshop, where it's like, every fucking 6 months price increase. It's done, as and when it's needed, if the business is actually getting affected by things like inflation and stuff like that. So you wouldn't miss out. So I'm not going to say like you're never going to experience a price increase at Warlord Games. No, that would be a lie. But you're never going to experience a FOMO price increase. Yeah, so no FOMO. Glad to hear. Yeah, no FOMO. Guys, I'll say it again. No FOMO, no FOMO, no FOMO. Yeah. Is the Axis Mutant bundle missing for everyone else too? I haven't seen it. Let's have a look. The Defenders Stuttgart is still there. It might just be further down. I'd be surprised if they took it off, because they don't normally take bundles off. So it's not there now, which I will say is unusual. Maybe it means something else is coming. I don't know. Maybe it is just a mistake. Maybe Warlord has decided to take it down. I'd be very surprised though, because the other ones are still up. So I suspect, I mean, if I was a betting person, I suspect it's a mistake. Yeah. But there you go. Or maybe it just wasn't selling. There could just be that. But the other two have been. I'm not sure. Are the pieces of the bundle still in stock? Yeah, you've got the old Nachtjäger and the old Nachtelband. So yeah. And the old Trek Wolfen. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why it's gone away, but I'm surprised. I am surprised because the other two are still there. I see it on the US store. Oh, it might just be. Yeah, it's probably just a mistake on the website then. Yeah, let's have a look. I mean, I don't see it on the US store, but maybe I missed it. If some people are seeing it and some people aren't, it's probably just a little bit of a blip on the website, to be fair. But yeah, getting back to those shadow getting back onto those shadow warriors. Yeah, they're going to be something else, aren't they? They're going to be something that goes. I mean, how are you? They're not going to be impossible to like deal with. It's just like they're definitely going to be. They're going to be a powerful unit. You got to think though, like they're probably only going to be Pen 1 combat blades, and they're only going to be like damage value 5+ with like a 5, maybe a 5+ hard to kill. So, you know, they'll be tough, but I feel like they are more of like I feel like they are more of a like a kamikaze squad. Like, you know, they you know, drink the drink, put the headband on, banzai, disappear into the rift kind of thing, never to be seen again. Yeah, the Shadow Warriors are probably gonna be 24 points per model. I mean, maybe their ability is very good. Who knows how much they'll be, but their ability is very, very good. But we'll see. If they're 24 points. If there's 24 points per model, that's absolutely fucking insane. I love it, and I'll take fucking 25 of them. My US National Guard list is not going to be able to handle them particularly well. Let's run around stabbing the shit out of me. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You might be right. Yeah, 7 years gulag. Yeah, doing the maths that way. They're like a one-use rocket. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that just about covers all of the Konflikt reveals that that have come out, and it's just bringing it all together. It's just absolutely incredible. Like, it's just absolutely incredible. The game is just on an unstoppable hype train. Seeing like the new units come out and hearing how some of them are going to work and everything, and just seeing how the lore is beginning to develop. Ugh. I can just say I am very excited for Invasion America. I'm very excited for Konflikt 47. I can't wait to get my hands on all of these new models. And, yeah, good times, good fucking times, boys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Out of how many rifts have been busted today? Out of 10, how many out of 10? How many rifts have you busted? There you go. All right, I think we've got some. I think we've got some super chats coming in here. 47 rifts out of 10. A million rifts out of 10. 47 out of 10. I had to change my trousers for my rifts. 9 out of 10 busted rifts. I hope we get firm comms about the mech soon. That's fair enough. Banzai. Banzai out of rift busted. I love it. 40 Ghost Wars out of 10. Just yes. Yeah, I mean, look, it's exciting stuff, isn't it? I'm really, I'm really excited. The only problem I'm gonna have is I want all of it, but that's a good problem. That's a good problem to have. How can a company just keep hitting? They never miss. Yeah, I think it's can't stand up in public out of 10. No Ghost Mech still busted. I mean, I think Warlord have just they've adopted they've obviously got some very smart people working at the company now. I think they've really yeah, they've got some very, I think I said it a few months ago. I feel like Warlord have really upped the game. And I feel like the way they've done it, it's kind of like how Macon says they've cracked the code. I think it's interesting. I always say this, but look at video games. Look at the video games that are succeeding. Look at the video games that are failing. The video games that are succeeding are not focusing on a bunch of like manufactured hype. They're not like doing any sort of like corpo slop messaging or anything like that. The games that are doing well now, the games that are going viral, they're going viral because people in the community are picking them up. And, you know, you got like big content creators, which are like, you know, will play a game and they'll play it because everyone is telling them this game is really good. It's kind of like, you know, I feel like for me, Helldivers 2 was the watershed moment. Everything changed after Helldivers 2. And I'm sure there were other examples before Helldivers 2, but for me personally, Helldivers 2 is that like watershed moment where, you know, the company just made a good game, and because the game, you know, was just so good, they captured that lightning in a bottle. And, you know, they did some marketing for the game, don't get me wrong, but the biggest marketing that they did that happened for the game was the players that actually liked it. And Helldivers 2 just went off the fucking chain. And it's even now, I mean, even now it still gets tens of thousands of players, right? What have we got here? Yeah, Helldivers 2, you know, it's still got like 40,000 people that are playing it. Like 2 or 3 years. I mean, how long's it been out now? It's been a while, right? Yeah, 2 years ago. Two and a bit years ago. Two and a bit years ago to still have 40,000 players. You know, I'm looking at the 24-hour peak, by the way. You know, so to still have like between 30 and 40,000 players for, you know, what is not a AAA studio, but even if it was a AAA studio, is an amazing, absolutely amazing situation to be in. And, you know, compare that to something like, you know, compare that to something like Marathon from like Bungie, which has only just come out. It's from a AAA studio worth apparently like what, 4 billion or something, and it's only got 11,000 players in the last peak. And the difference is, like, you know, a Marathon is an example of a game that, you know, people were calling it like Concord 3, and it managed to actually like make it out there, and it's actually like limping along a bit. You know, it's not doing great, but it's limping along a bit, right? It's not like Concord that went off after 2 weeks, but that's an extreme example. But, you know, the point is, like, Helldivers 2 was successful. They just made a good game, and because it was good, and because people have been, for the last few years, been dealing with just slop from the video game industry, you get a game that's, you know, like, just good like that. And because people are so hungry for it, it goes viral. And then you saw something similar with like Expedition 33, which, you know, was, you know, just went up, you know, got every Game of the Year award because the developers just made a good game. And because the community was so hungry for just like a good game, it went viral. And that's like, and the reason, so why am I mentioning this? Well, I can definitely see some parallels. Baldur's Gate 3 is a good example. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is a really good example as well. But Baldur's Gate, I feel was the storm, you know, was the gathering storm, and Helldivers 2 was kind of like the storm breaking, right? Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 came out before Helldivers 2, I think. But going back to like tabletop games, I can't help but feel like it's kind of like we're in a similar position with like tabletop games where, you know, Games Work, look at the reaction to like 11th edition. And don't get me wrong, like, it's not like everyone's been like saying 11th edition is going to be absolutely trash. And you have got some people that are, you know, pretty excited for it coming out. But, and we're not just in an echo chamber here. Look around the internet. Look around the internet, talk to your fellow human beings in real life. I know, scary. And, you know, the general sentiment towards 11th edition is, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's fine. And, you know, I think that's, you know, if I was being disingenuous, I'd be saying it's, you know, everyone's saying it's terrible. It's not some people are saying it's terrible. Some people are saying it's all right. some people are pretty excited for it. But the general sentiment, I'd say the most prevailing sentiment across the board is that, like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. And so I think, why are we seeing, like, and I think we're reaching that moment with sort of tabletop games that, like, video games were before, where, people have sort of got used to just sort of accepting the next. People have sort of they've got used to just dealing with, like, okay, this is the next, like, product. Next product, next product, next product, next product. But, like, even if they don't realize it, like, subconsciously or even consciously, there's a lot of people who are kind of, like, crying out. They're just hungry for just a good game. They're hungry and they're crying out for a good game. And that's why, I think you're starting, that's why, like, I can say, categorically today, it's going to sound crazy, right? But the stream that I have done today for Konflikt 47 and the new release of that has been massively better than the stream that I did for 11th edition. Like, and I'm not, and I'm talking, like, the views, the number of viewers we've got in here is, I mean, we've got 200 people in here right now for a fucking Konflikt 47 stream. That is incredible. Like, honestly, please give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a fucking well done. That is amazing. We've got 200 people here in a stream for not Warhammer. Like, fuck me. That's a big fucking deal. That's a big fucking deal. And, and not only have we had more people, not only have we had lots of people, don't get me wrong, we got about double that for the 40k stream. But the 40k stream, it was pretty it was pretty passive, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it was pretty passive. There was not as much interactivity. So most people were just watching it because they wanted to get the information, as it were. But, like, with this, it's been so much more positive. The vibe has been so much more positive. The interactivity on the stream has been so much better. Interestingly, the amount of likes that this stream, because I can see the back end details right now, the amount of likes that this, with half of the viewers, the amount of likes that this stream has got is actually more than the number of likes that I got live on the 40k sort of streams and stuff, right? And in terms of, I said this before, in terms of the support from, like, super chats and stuff, this stream has been unbelievably more successful. And I don't do it for the money. I'm mentioning it as a metric, like a metric. Like, I've done a 40k leak stream, did a 40k let's watch the new reveals for 11th edition, like the battle reports and everything. And honestly, those streams did, they did fine, don't get me wrong. But this Konflikt 47 stream, it has been the best performing stream that on pretty much every metric apart from raw viewers. But I would say it's done just as well with engaged viewers. Every single metric, this stream has just been better. And that's, I think, a really, really big deal and really, really worth mentioning. And obviously a massive, massive thank you to everyone who have joined, everyone who have liked, everyone who've subscribed to the channel because of it. And of course, a massive thank you to everyone who's got the stream fucking popping off with all the super chats and stuff. It's absolutely bonkers. Yeah. Like, it's absolutely fucking bonkers. Like it sounds crazy. Like, it sounds crazy, but I now, it sounds insane, but it feels like there's more support and more momentum to do Konflikt content than 40k content, which is just bonkers. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to go full time on Konflikt, because I do still want to play 40k. I still kind of enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. But my fucking God, if you wanted to be a full-time Konflikt 47 content creator, you could fucking do that. Yeah, you could do it, Maybe it's just a flash in the pan. I don't know. Maybe it's a flash in the pan. But holy shit, man. Like, if I was following, and let me tell you, this isn't a one-off. This isn't one-off. Like, I do a Konflikt 47 hobby stream. I get just as many views in it as a 40k one. If I have a just chatting stream with Konflikt on it, it does just as well. Sometimes it does better than a 40k one. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Like the metrics are telling me, guys. The metrics. I'm saying this to you. I'm very open about this kind of stuff. The metrics are saying things. If you're a content creator out there, I'm just telling you, you're missing out. You're missing out by not covering this game, man. Not only are you missing out from a personal point of view because it's unbelievably fun and it's unbelievably exciting, you're missing out from a business point of view as well. It's insane, man. And I can say it's hand on heart. I never thought it was. Not never thought. That's not true. I've been saying for quite a while now that Konflikt's got main game energy, but I did not think it would pick up this quickly. Yeah, I got into this game because I thought it was good, and I just wanted to talk to people about it. And it's amazing to me to see like how successful it's been, itself and on the channel. Yeah. It's just wild. Yeah. Confidence have been popping off for quite a few people I know now. Yeah, Daka, exactly, right? Exactly. I don't think there's... I mean, look. I don't know... Like Canorian says, I don't know if the ecosystem is big enough to support the content widely. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like it's one of those where like there's because there's not as many people covering it, the community is more concentrated. But I kind of don't... the funny thing is, I kind of don't... I reckon if like Konflikt blew up massively and loads of people started jumping on it, I think there would be enough to go around because a rising tide lifts all boats. Does that make sense? It's not like it would get spread too thin. I think people would there'd just be more stuff. There'd just be more things to talk about. Yeah, loads more stuff. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I think Konflikt's going places. Yeah. I think it's going places, boys. And I'm very excited for it. And I'm excited for it because I like the game. I have, from day one, put skin in the game on this game. So before people think, oh, you're just saying it more because you want to hype it up because, Warlord, you're the Warlord Ball Washer. I am a voluntary Warlord Ball Washer. Warlord does send me like previews of stuff. Like, they've sent me like some of the new plastic infantry and stuff for the automated infantry. But before these plastic ones turned up, I had 20 of the old ones. Out of all the models I own for K47, I must have bought 95% of them. Because I feel it's very important for you to have skin in the game if you're going to talk about something honestly. Otherwise people rightly will be like, well, you're only saying it because you got free shit or you're getting paid for it, kind of thing. And I don't get paid by Warlord, by the way. I have an affiliate link. That's it. Yeah. So, like I have skin in the game and I like this game and I'm excited for this game and I want to cover it on this channel as much as possible for one simple reason. I like it. And if that leads to big support and big things happening on the channel, and if that leads to like I said, like really big successful streams and stuff, that's the happy accident. That is. I'm talking about because I want to talk about it. Yeah. There you go. All right, we've got the super chats coming in here. Let's have a look at what people are saying. What do we got here? Paladin, thank you for the super chat, and sorry it took me a little while to get to you. It's either save it for an anime con I want to go to or get stuff for K47 when I play both the US and Japan. I mean, what I would say, dude, is it's not FOMO, man. Go save it for the con, then buy the Konflikt stuff. There's no FOMO. There's zero FOMO. Just buy, get it all in time. There you are. Tom, thank you for super chat. I saw them being designed. They're awesome. Yeah. Well, the new Japanese models. Yeah, man. They look so good. They look amazing, man. A Silent Warrior, thank you for super chat. I'm currently banging my head against my desk because I can't justify buying these or the British stuff without a regular opponent, but I want it all. Silent Warrior again. Disregard my last super chat. I remembered I had a crap ton of Warlord points and a hefty tariff rebate. Bots and Japanese ghostly boys on the way. Busting ribs. Busting ribs, baby! Busting ribs. And hey, that's your reward for being a loyal customer. That's the advantage of the system, you know? There you go. Ah, there you are. That's amazing. I mean, Silent Warrior, you know, we just need to convert people. Just need to like inject the rift right into their head. Just you know, see if you just try. You just gotta try and be the change you want to be. You gotta be the community lead. You gotta cultivate the gaming space. It can be tough, but yeah. Yeah. I'm trying, Cher. I'm trying. Look, you'll get there, man. You'll get them. You know, try a few different game clubs, you know. See what you can find out, you know. It'll come. Don't you worry, sir. It'll come. There you are. Even if 11th edition 40k grabs a bit of hype for the time being, yeah, I think it'll fizzle out, to be honest. Yeah. All right. What have we got next? Clannish Cat, thank you for the 9 months, man. This Friday is great. Check stream discussion. Let's have a look. Here we go. Greetings all. Today is a good day. First of all, I caught a train I shouldn't have caught and for once arrived home without any delays on a Friday. That is amazing. You should buy a lottery ticket. Then there's a stream on the way featuring UK47 stuff. I'm already liking the day. When I got home, some particularly good news waiting for me. My 91-year-old grandma is finally getting care support after a long battle on her behalf, and even more than we'd hoped for. Amazing! That's great to hear. At this point, I'm already celebrating in full swing. Last but not least, I found a package for me, even though I hadn't ordered anything. Apparently, a mate decided I needed more terrain. See the pictures. I'm quite speechless. The last picture is for a size comparison and also just to fuel the hype. That's a good friend. That's a very good friend. With all that, I hope you have a great weekend. Cheers. Wow. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, that is a good friend. I want one of those now. You should ask him where he got it from. Yeah, like seriously, actually ask him where he got it from, because I might pick one of those up. Yeah. Wow, it's bigger than the fucking Sternriser. I love it. Holy shit, man. That is epic. That is so cool. That is so bloody cool. I love it. I love it. I love that, man. Very, very, very well done to you, Clannish Cat. Good news on the family front as well. And, of course, a big, big, big well done to your mate for being a proper friend. There you are. Catholic Eagle, thank you for the 35 months, man. Xbox, baby. New video in stream discussion. I made a new video about an anonymous Facebook group in a military community I live in Germany using all the posts arranged in order to be the lyrics. I think my editing skills are getting better, not just all AI slop anymore. Only context needed. There was a fake bomb threat for a nearby bar called Undecided E6 as a staff sergeant. BLDG 244 is a finance building that's notoriously always closed. Ed's is a sleazy bar in the community. The rest is self-explanatory. Wait. It's like some mental video, this. Wait, what is this? Am I okay to show this on stream? I'm going to wait for Cavigal to say if it's all right to show on stream or not, because it looks a bit mental. All right, what do we got here? Spriggs, thank you for the super chat. Where's Wally in stream discussion? Spot the Warlord van at the UK Games Expo. It's a tough one. Everyone else is driving bullshit, like white and grey cars. I say that someone who has a white car. And then the Warlord van, big yellow bastard. I love that. I mean, you know what? Maybe we need to bring big bright yellow cars back, you know? Hey, you can certainly see it. It stands out. Yeah. Can we say it's okay to watch? Let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. I feel like I'm not... I'm going to be honest, Gabriel. I feel like I'm not going to get it, but we'll see what happens. Uncensored, anonymous vent, absolutely no admins. Create anonymous posts. We're getting out of Billsec with this one. What's all these soldiers and pirates? What? Ah, that is all. I mean, it's well done. I just don't get any of the references. Oh, I haven't even got the sound on. I'll be honest, man. Like, it's good. I just don't get it. I'm sorry, Gavin Eagle. I feel like this is definitely one of those things where, like, you kind of need to be there, like, be part of it. Yeah, it's pretty random. Yeah. It's pretty random, to be honest. I mean, I'll finish it off, but yeah.
That is all.
Because like, I don't know like which bits are real and which bits aren't real. Like, is that an AI bit or is that a real bit?
How do we get Amazon to deliver straight to our door? Who do I make a complaint to about an employee at building 244? Does anyone know where I can buy flip-flop heels? Who the fuck stole my wheel while I was in the field? Have you tried cheating with an E6 in his unit? You're a dumb bitch calling no caller ID. Anyone got an angle grinder with the cutoff wheel? Whoever you are posting the shit about us, I'm so for real. Ah, that is all. Please tell me why the fuck someone brought a toddler to the movie theater.
I think like I feel like you need to have the full thing, otherwise you don't really get the whole joke.
Is there a Facebook page where you can check on buying a beater? How the fuck is it called Burger King when they're out of beef, bro?
Alright, that one was good.
Whoever reported Concha woman, your mom is a hoe. Have you tried cheating with an E6 in his unit? You're a dumb bitch calling no caller ID. Anyone got an angle grinder with the cutoff
Like, is that a real bit or a fake bit?
Posting this shit about us. I'm so for real. That is all. Hey, tons of beautiful women and it's tonight.
That's a sleazy place.
Good on y'all. You guys seriously need to get your gossiping under control. It's a marker for low intelligence. That is all.
Nice. So it was pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. Yeah. I think the confusing bit was just. I think. Look, it was fun. Okay, and it's only meant to be a fun video, and I'm not shitting on it. The only thing I would say is it was slightly confusing because some of it looked like it was based on like footage that like people had filmed from like the base and stuff, and some of it was very obviously like AI and stuff. So it kind of made me like think like oh, like, is this bit like, oh wow, like, do they actually have like some pirates like for like an event or something? You know, do you see what I mean? Like, it was just like, it was a bit confusing. I'm confused. There you go. All right. Anyway, we won't worry about it too much coming in. It's not, I presume it's not meant to be taken too serious. It's just a fun little video. Yeah, there we go. I think the lyrics themselves. So I've seen these kind of videos before. The lyrics, the posts themselves are funny enough. I think you would have been better if you just like. It's like when people do. You know when people make like videos of like the comment section of something. That would have probably been the way to do it. Yeah, but let's not worry about it too much. What have we got next? Ride Master, thank you for the 43 months, man. Excellent, baby. My lord, hype for Russ. Hype. Wait, are we hyping Russ up? Are we hyping K47 up? Are we hyping everything up? Hype. There we go. Just hype in general. Cool German dude, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. The men, they yearn for the Carpathians. Or do they? The men, they yearn for the Rockies. Yes. Thank you so much for having the 10 gifted memberships. Jordan Taylor, thank you for the super chat, man. Honk the horn. All right, fine. There you go. There you go. All right, what do we got next? Ride Master, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, baby. Thank you for taking the membership, sir. Thank you for doing your part. We've also got Mark of Talametland. Thank you for super chat. Just better. What do you mean? I feel like I know what you mean, Mark Talman, but I don't want to put words in your mouth. What did you mean by just better? FPS Liverpool, thank you for super chat, man. Mordian, shit K47 idea I have in stream discussion. Let's have a look. The K47 TOG 3. Yes! The TOG 3! Yeah, that's not a shit idea. That's not a shit idea at all. We definitely need a TOG 3 tank for K47. That would be brilliant. Even if it's like the Stern Riser, just like a bit of a meme unit, that would be amazing. Yes. The Super TOG. Yeah, the Rift TOG. There you go. What do we got next? Peach the Destroyer. Thank you for super chat. Still think you should check out the March game as well. Models are epic. Another side note, imagine a company of Heroes 1 or 2 mod making to K47. Bro. So don't worry, I have my eye on Marcher. I do. I have my eye on Marcher. I need to look into it a bit more. But yeah, I have my eye on it. It looks like it's the models look really cool. I really like the American models they've got. I kind of want to see what else is available in plastic first, but you know how other people are waiting for stuff to come in plastic for K47. I'm kind of waiting for more stuff for plastic for March. Like, I won't be an early adopter for March, but I could see myself being a middling adopter for it. Yeah. There you go. But don't worry, I'm very much not anti-Marcher. David D. Davidson, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships, baby. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Thank you so much for the whole extra platoon. The extra platoon of Ghost Warriors to attack the decadent capitalist Americans. Ah, there you go. Thank you, man. Also, thank you, cool German dude, for the 42-month member flex. X-Force, baby! Pre-order Invasion America. Banzai. Banzai! 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 Amazing, man. Dude, I absolutely love it. I'm gonna pre-order it this weekend as well. Yeah. I am going to pre-order it. It looks absolutely amazing. I mean, Festung Europa was just the beginning. Invasion America, I'm so excited for it. Oh, man. Yeah, and I really, really want that art print as well. That art print looks very, very good. Yeah, what have we got next? David D. Davidson coming in again. Not only did he do 20 gifted memberships, he's also just done a $47 super chat. Boys, why do we not have a 40? Oh my, right. I need to make two new alerts. I need to make a $4.7 super chat and I need to make a $47 super chat. And we and we need to have the alerts that can go off for those people that want to bust a rift. There you go. David, before I do that though, let me of course read out your very generous super chat, sir. Thank you so much for the $47. That's amazing, man. Have been listening while working and driving the office. Very hyped. Pre-ordered during a bathroom break. Banzai, Buster Rift. Yes. Buster Rift. I love that. You're like in the toilet, like, come on, pre-order, you motherfucker. I love it, man. I love how you're like so excited. Like, there's no FOMO. You could have just done it when you got home from work, but you were so excited, like, fuck that, I'm not waiting. I'm getting it. Incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. David D. Davidson, love it, man. Thank you for the 20 memberships. Thank you for the big super chat as well. And dude, I'm just so happy that you are hyped, man. That's awesome. And we've got Macon coming in here as well. Now just realizing I need a bolt action army with my Empire of Japan. Dude, easiest thing to do, man. Easiest thing to do, honestly. No word of a lie, bro. Obviously, you don't have to buy it now. It's not going anywhere. But for the Emperor Japanese starter army is considered to be one of the best starter armies that Warlord makes. Like, they're all very good. This is one of the best. The Ho-Ro, which is the assault gun here, probably the most meta unit the Japanese have. It also comes with like a Chi-Ha, which you can build with either an anti-tank gun or with a light howitzer for more high explosive, because this is heavy. And this could be you can get a lot of HE in this if you want to. You also get a medium howitzer as well with this thing for even more HE, and you get I think it's 42 plastic infantry, and the plastic infantry can build everything from normal riflemen to SMG guys, but also you get all the normal infantry stuff like rifles, SMGs, LMGs, stuff like that. You can also build the spicy anti-tank stick boys, and you can also build, I think it's medium machine guns, and maybe you can at the very least build MMGs from it. You might be able to get mortars as well. Let's have a look. Okay, so you can get the MMG. You can get multiple MMGs from the box as well. And the Japanese infantry come with a light mortar on the main sprue as well, I think. You might have to look for it, but I'm pretty certain they do come with that light mortar because they can take it in the base. Yeah, there you go. Come with multiple light mortars, actually. Where were you? There you go. Come with a couple of light mortars there as well. So you get light mortars, and you get everything that you want for the infantry on the plastic sprues, and then you also get all the other stuff. So yeah, I would literally, It's on its own. It's a great army. Combining it with some K-47 stuff, and you're going to be absolutely quids in. Yeah, absolutely quids in. Yeah, Devil Radar, in a couple of paychecks, it'll be mine. There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's not going anywhere. It's not an army deal that disappears after a weekend. No, it's still going to be there. It's the main way of getting into the Japanese, and it's a really, really good box set. There you are. Awesome. Absolutely awesome, guys. All right, let's have a look where we're up to. So, I need to have a quick break because don't forget there are mega bundles and stuff as well. Yeah, there are mega bundles as well. But I think there's for the Emperor is probably the best. I would say, well, what else have they got? To be fair, the mega bundle's not bad, not bad at all. It basically gets you the codex and a buttload more infantry and the truck. So it's not bad at all. Yeah, you get an extra. You're going to have 72 infantry plus the codex plus the, or should I say, plus the army book plus the truck. The truck is very good as well. Autocannon trucks are very, very tasty. Yeah. It's a bit more though, obviously. It's almost double the price. Yeah, so it's not I think for the Emperor is fine. If you want to go for the mega bundle, you can do. There you go. All right, let's have a look here. So, I need to have a quick break. Mrs. Mordian has got home from work. And so I need to go say hello to her. I need to have a quick drink and everything. I need to see what my dinner situation is going to be as well. So let me go and check on that situation. And I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. But talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. And when we get back, we can have a little chinwag. We can talk about anything because we've covered all the main stuff today. So now it's really, we just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I mean, of course, we all want to talk about the K-47 stuff, but you know what I mean. All right, give me a moment. All right. So, Mrs. Mordian has got home and she's literally just this minute finished making dinner because she's very good like that. And so what I'm going to do, guys, is because we've covered all of the reveals and stuff, I'm going to end the stream here and keep it as like a sort of, it's kind of like a shorter stream, a more focused stream. And then I'll have my dinner and then I'll probably, do another sort of mini stream later tonight. But if I don't, I'm going to say I might do one. And the reason why I might it's going to be a might. It's because I am at UKGE tomorrow, and I have a very, very early start. I have to be... It's like a 2-hour drive, and I've got to get there for 8 o'clock. So if I come back, might just do like an hour of like... Maybe it's like an hour of like hobbying or something. Yeah. It's just, you know, I might finish off painting the commander and B for Bertie or something like that. And but if I don't come back, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But let me just say, before I rush off, I want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you beautiful riff-busting bastards for joining today's stream and for being on the hype train. It has been so much fun doing the stream today. Honestly, this has been my favorite stream of the week. It's been so good to just be unreservedly excited. It's been so good just to see the reveals come in. It's been so good to be able to share a bit of information with you guys. You know, those shadow warriors, those shadow warriors, they are going to be a big problem, but in the best possible way. And guys, it's just been amazing. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who joined, liked, subscribed, chatted away. And a massive thank you to all of you who went above and beyond the Call of Duty. The support in the stream has been absolutely exceptional. We've had multiple big 50 memberships dropped. We've had death strikes and stuff going off. It's just been incredible to see this. And it's been incredible to see the energy. And the energy wanky, no, but I mean it, like, seriously. Like, it's incredible to see the positive energy and, like, the excitement and the hype that is behind, you know, Konflikt at the moment, and that's just awesome. So yeah, I just gotta say, like, I am so grateful to all of you, and I'm very, very excited to see what more comes with Invasion America and with some of the other books. Because let me tell you guys, I said it before, I'll say it again, we've only just got started. Some of the other stuff that's coming down the pipeline, we're only at the tip of the iceberg. We're only at the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. There's, like, the hype train has only just got rolling. I think some of you are going to, I think, you know, some of you are actually going to get, like, hype dependent. You know, you're like, you get used to something, your body gets used to something, it now needs it at that point. Like, some of you are going to become, like, you're going to become so excited and so hyped up with this game. You're going to be like, more! Right, Matt, I've been trying Death Strike, but it keeps flagging my post for no reason. Well, I appreciate you trying, man. Maybe it's, YouTube can be a bit funny like that. There's always, like, the tipping link if you want to use that. But I'd just say, right, Master, I need to pop off now. So if I do a little hobby stream in like a couple of hours or something, then you know, if you want to support me there, you can do. And if it just doesn't work out, oh, there you go. Hey, there you go. It's popping up, baby. Rift Buster, baby. Yeah, buddy. There you go. What a way to end the stream. Oh my god. Ride Master jumping on the hype train. Holy fucking shit, man. Woo! Well, Ride Master, I don't know if there's a message you wanted to attach to it. Maybe put it in like stream discussion or something, and I can pick it up from there if YouTube's being funny with what you're trying to like type out and whatnot. But, you know, I just want to say, thank you, 1,000 times thank you for the incredibly generous super chat. And from the bottom of my heart, bro, thank you so much. From the tip of my toes to the end of my big rubbery nose. Thank you for being an absolute fucking hero. And thank you for going above and beyond the Call of Duty and for the excellent support. And what, guys, we've got 150 people right now. One last time, can we get a big 07? Can we get a big 07 to Ride Master for his very, very generous super chat. Or, you know, do the banzai emoji if you want instead. But holy shit, man. Just incredible. Baby. Oh, man. I'm just going to check stream discussion to see if Ryan Masters put anything in there. I can't see anything right now. I don't know if he was just being like very, very generous or something. But yeah, man. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible, dude. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Holy shit. It's been popping up today. It has been popping. Oh, my days. Oh, holy shit, man. We've also got Cosmic. Cosmic, play a Konflikt song to play us out. Maybe the Bear song. Cosmic, I was going to go for the Japanese song, Batatori metal version. I don't know if that meets with the Flayer's approval. It seemed kind of on brand, you know. But if you want me to play a different one, I can do. But that one seemed like it was fitting for the topic of today's stream. But yeah, there we go. All right, I'm just keeping an eye out just in case we get anything from Ryan Master. It doesn't seem to be. I don't see anything in regular chat. I haven't seen anything in stream discussion, so I think he might have just been being nice, or YouTube might be being censoring him or something. But Ryan Master, any issues? Just you know, if there was meant to be like a message attached to it or anything, just put it in stream discussion, or put it in, or DM it to me, and I can pick it up that way. All right. But seriously, man, thank you for the very generous support. Holy shit, bro. Oh, baby. All right. And on that note, let's wrap this bad boy up. 1 minute. Okay. Let's wrap this bad boy up. Thank you so much to all of you who joined today's stream. Thank you so much to all of you who liked and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much to all of you who went above and beyond the Call of Duty with all the super chats. Especially a big shout out to those that absolutely popped it off. We got Ride Master coming in with the Rift Buster. David E. Davidson coming in with the Konflikt 47 chat and the memberships as well. We had Cosmic who came in with the Rift Buster chat as well. And we had CB Cooper with 50 gifted memberships, Tiki with 50 gifted memberships, and Russell W with 50 gifted memberships as well. And of course, we had everyone else who supported on top of that. Absolutely fantastic. You guys are just amazing. And just hopefully I'll see you all in a couple of hours. But if I don't, I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I hope you are all looking forward to lots of Konflikt content. And I hope you all just have a great time. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. And of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.
めや進めもろともに玉散る剣抜き連れて死する覚悟で進むべし